Hello, hello, hello. By the way, Donnie, in case you're wondering, it's right there on the top left. Crossing Fate, the Blast Blue version, which is from the Blast Blues cross tag battle, I think it was, whatever it was. That really, really, really long ass title. That's for the fighting games on Switch, PS4, Xbox, etc. Oh, thank you guys. I know it's a little early because technically my day doesn't actually happen until like 2 hours from now. But we're doing like a pre-early, and given our podcast time, we normally always end on the new day. So I want to thank everybody so much for the wishes right there. Absolutely appreciate it. And welcome once again, everybody, to another edition of the PokePod World Podcast. This is another week for us here. And we, of course, are going to be talking about a couple of things that have been going on. You know, obviously the quarantine hours are still here. I honestly forgot. Yeah, don't worry about this, Joey. I completely forgot. I completely forgot today was Monday. At this point, every day feels like Saturday. So I don't really know what's Monday no more. All I just know is today is the 30th. That's the only thing I know. And that's as much as I probably care about. But let me go and hop into the call with the boys real quick. And then from there, we're going to see where things go. So sit back, relax, and hopefully you guys will all enjoy tonight's session of the pod. So let's get at it. Alrighty. Hey-o.
Hello.
Hey.
How you guys all doing?
You know what it's time to do, KG? You have to stick John's face into the thing because he's on now.
Oh, no, not again.
You gotta do it.
Oh,
gotta do
Holly's
it.
here too.
Don't worry, I got the image saved here in my inventories, as in the trash bin file. So let me go find that real quick.
In fact, I think I
Oh
need
my god,
John's.
he's fishing me out.
I think I need John's avatar for stuff I'm doing in the future too.
Oh, I can put it in the chat here.
Oh, there we go. I
I
found
mean,
it.
it's kind of, it feels pretty nice to see John come by every more often.
Weirdly enough,
Yeah.
Evie,
Well, it's not like I don't have spare time.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true, but it's kind of sad to think about that. You're here more consistent in your upload schedule.
Yeah,
It's good.
actually,
Yeah,
Virus-
something's wrong with the universe, guys. I don't know how to feel about
I
this.
know, no, something strange is happening. I just uploaded a video.
the only
again
way we can
today,
get John to be present
And,
is to end the fucking world.
and it's not live yet, but it'll probably go up tomorrow. So look
Cool.
forward to that.
There we go. Got the image right there. All right, beautiful.
Honk.
Hey, I'm back.
Evie,
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised you don't have a. Get that damn goose off of the.
I just love how perfectly fits in there.
Just slap in the Flukemeister's face in there, and there you go. I'm in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't even realize you posted that, John. What I did was I took the artwork you posted on Twitter, I think a year ago, and I just
Oh
used
my
that.
god,
But
the
he
preview.
does. He does, remember?
Put Evie on the bottom.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
If that's
put
gonna
a
be
picture of
Evie, there you
on
go.
the bottom. Yeah,
Well,
put.
it's time. It's time to say to that.
Oh
Oh
god.
god, no,
Ricardo.
no.
This is kind of a hybrid of Kevin and Evie, though.
Oh wow. Kiwi. Kiwi.
Ricardo's happening. We gotta. Yeah, that's a good segue with one of the things we want to talk tonight.
Oh yeah, because Ash
but
got a
first-
whole.
but first of
yeah,
all-
Ash
But
got a
first of
whole
all,
real
we
fast.
have to let the man introduce everybody.
Yeah.
KG,
Oh.
go.
Sorry, I was just here eating grapes. I was just kind of hoping that you guys would,
Hey Richie.
Man's eating grapes.
Jesus.
Okay,
Hi,
I'm good.
Richie.
I can eat one right now.
All right, so we got a lot of people here in the call tonight. Of course, if you guys already are familiar with them, let's go and introduce them one by one. We got, of course, Tyrone the God 3, TSS
Hey.
Killer. We got our boy
Hey.
Richie Farley here,
Give me food.
Polly. Just Polly, which I believe you also go by a different name for your podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Ages of, what was it? Trade?
Age of
Age of
Trade.
Trades.
Age of Trades, all right.
I'm getting used to
Alright,
it.
I'm getting food.
Yeah, it's so unfamiliar for me too. Don't worry about that, buddy. We got JPRPT98, and last but not least, we got our pal Alpha Evie as well in this business. So, folks, it is going to be a very, very huge cast for tonight. I'm not really sure where we're going to go with this for this first hour, because normally the second hour is focused on the episode, and the first hour I would tend to kind of have things on me, but the issue came in. I just talked about this a while ago. I forgot today was Monday. so I didn't really actually have anything written down.
Yeah, all the weeks are blending together.
Yeah, every day feels like Saturday, and I'm so confused as to what I should do now. So, if you guys have anything in the call here that you would like to talk about, please go ahead and do so. And to those in the chat as well who'd like to bring something up, please.
What we really want to do is we want to talk about the 800-pound gorilla in the room, and that is the egg that's going to be happening.
Oh,
I
yeah,
had some eggs this morning. They're pretty good. I mean, what?
Yeah, gonna make me choke
I
on a
almost
fucking
made a
Dutch cocoa
joke.
cookie. Anyway, no, it's good. That was good.
No, Richie. I'm disappointed.
I was too when I was born. What?
It was a good joke.
That was good. That was good. All right, so we have to talk about the egg because
You get an egg.
you get it. Okay, you get an egg, and you get an egg, and everybody gets an egg. So
But I don't want to pay child support.
No one, that's for sure.
no, just give it to the guy. Just give it to the guy with 27 kids in Tennessee. So we're all
At least it makes me happy to know it's not one of the starters. That's all I care about.
Can you bring the picture up of the
Of the egg?
Of the scans,
scan
up
thing,
for the
yeah.
eggs.
All right.
because I want to also talk about. I also do want to talk about what's on the bottom because a lot of people are
Oh
neglecting.
yeah, sorry, you
because,
guys about that.
Yeah, because also the thing on the bottom because everybody's talking about it's the egg and then it's like, why don't you just talk what's also on the bottom? It's like it feels like a disservice to not talk about what's on the bottom.
Gotta talk about the skins. That's what we do.
All right, let me go get the image while I'm at it, so you guys just continue to just chit chat while I also prepare things. And it's already set, so let's get at it. There you
I'm
go.
gonna wait till the egg scan.
All right, so as you know, TSS was just talking about earlier. Yes, there is a magazine scan that came out just a couple of days ago that highlights upcoming episode. I believe that's going to be airing on April 12th, which is focusing on this one particular egg that we see here. Of course, as everybody already has pointed out, the interesting thing about this egg is that for the first time, if I recall from the top of my head, they're kind of giving hints or like theories as to what could potentially hatch from that egg.
Yeah.
Being of Tyrone, Grookey, Sobble, Munchlax, and Riolu. And of course, if you look to the
Seriously?
and if you look to the left side, you'll notice that they're focusing on Ash's team as well, currently in Pocket Monsters 2019, which also highlights the fact that
Mr. Mime isn't
Mr. Mime is dead.
Right. Mr. Mime's not there.
he's a reserve, guys. Let's be real here.
Mr. Meme.
No.
And also, if Ash was to have that on the team, he'd be unstoppable. Let's be sincere here, man.
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
said
saying.
it's Mr. Meme.
Well, and also, why the hell would you want two psychic users on your team anyway? That's
Yeah,
kinda-
exactly.
Right.
What do you want one in the anime?
Yeah, I mean,
what
didn't
are you, Sabrina?
We talked
Oh.
about this last week. How psychic's just broken in the anime.
Yeah.
That's why. I guess they figure out. Okay, maybe. Okay, Gengar.
Ash is like,
Gengar.
bro, this is too easy. I gotta set one of you guys aside.
Mr. Mime, you out. And he's
Yeah,
out.
go back to jail, you bitch.
I gotta get rid of one of you psychic types. Pikachu, get out of here.
Throw him in the garbage.
Oh, no. But yeah, so as mentioned, yes, the egg, it's gonna hatch into one of those bad boys. We all obviously know for a fact it's not Munchlax. I mean,
Yeah.
According to the Pokemon community, we still have Lapras at
Why the
Professor
fuck
Oak's
would it be
lab,
Munchlax?
so-
why is Lapras in this?
Because Sergi was talking about how, like, well, you know, the Pokemon fan base, there was like that poll a while ago on the Japanese thing, and they're like, this ice Pokemon is currently at Professor Oak's lab, and it's like between like Ash's Glalie and Ash's Lapras, and people chose Lapras, and they're like, this is why
Oh,
continuity
God.
is dead. So
because they want the Lapras mascot to come out again and have it on the boats, like they reference in movie 22, which nobody fucking talks about.
Never heard that movie though.
Yeah, that seems undervalued.
But yeah, that poll, that was the day when the anti-poke community died. Just that moment right there.
that was when continuity died. It's over.
Yeah, and that's why we had to
Jacket of
reboot
boys
the
nobody
entire
remembers.
series. That's why Shinji's out of this business. That's why we just completely removed everything music-wise from past generations. Now we just fresh here because clearly
Well, actually,
y'all
to be fair,
are
we
not
got a
dumb.
pretty good trade-off.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I like Yuki Hayashi's music, man. So I'm not gonna say anything bad about that. But goddamn, though, that was a sad day. Also, what the hell happened to this grape I have with me? This is like a twisty grape. It looks like you guys know those Frito fries, the ones that like swirl.
Oh God.
Yeah, this is a fucking Frito grape right here. Anywho, I'm gonna throw that grape to the side.
Here's
But
my thing. So they're saying that it can hatch into. So the scans are saying that it can hatch into any one of these Pokemon.
Yeah,
yes,
because if you see the arrow, it says there.
Wait,
it's-
so
yeah.
so why is it? I don't know. Eggs. Whenever eggs have been introduced in anime, they never really give us a clue of what it's gonna be unless you can see it on the design of the egg itself.
Riolu.
Why are they showing us possible choices? instead of
because
saying-
this is the big
Up the
difference
hype.
here, and we talked about this not too long ago. The egg, if you take a closer look at it, and also within Pocket Monsters 2019, egg designs have reverted to the Pokemon Go eggs.
Right, the 10K, the
10K, the 5K, the
2K.
10K, all the Ks that you could find.
That's a pretty blue-looking egg, though, not a purple egg.
Yeah,
Right.
so
There's like blue tinted glass in the way or something.
no, there is a blue tinted glass. If you notice that Ash's reflection right there,
Yeah.
you'll see that
Yeah,
he's a
'cause
lot
it's
more
the white
bluer than
balance.
before.
Yeah, the white balance is so off.
Gotta walk 10K.
So I
If you, go
assume,
if you go off of Pokemon Go logic, Riolu is the only one of those that.
and that's exactly what I was saying.
That's why
Riola's
everybody's
probably,
saying it's gonna be real.
It's fucking real. Yeah, exactly.
Hold this L real fast.
yeah, who?
And also due to the fact that Show a Note, the notebook and goods manufacturer, kind of hinted at Lucario in the
Yeah,
notebooks
they went
coming
even
up.
further by having Lucario, and I even told people, "Hey, I can't believe Riolu is about to evolve into a Lucario in the same goddamn episode. Because look how fast it turned into a Lucario."
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna take that. I think it's gonna take longer than that. But they probably just want it for 2020.
Listen, man, just let me have my Gudra situation all over again, except even
Also,
worse.
that's a big fuck you. That's the worst Lucario art, by the way. I hate that one. It looks so stupid.
Why? It looks like he's gonna pounce or something.
Like Lucario, I know he's an animal, but he's always been like comes off as like a
Have you ever
You know,
imagined quadruped Lucario?
yeah that. There we go. That's what fucks with me. Like
Yeah, but it's about but you can see
It
that
was
it's
like-
at an angle.
he doesn't even look like he's gonna. I know he's at an angle. It just looks like he's pouncing, like they said before. He doesn't even look like you know how all Lucarios kind of have like a noise or a thing, with the exception of movie 8, which can talk. This one seems like the least intelligent Lucario.
What are you trying to say? It's retarded?
No, I didn't see.
All the
You
other
said
Lucarios
that.
are just walking around the grass. It's like, hey, that's not a Pokemon. That's a guy. Get out of there and go get a desk job.
Right, and he's like.
You know what? It would be
has
hilarious
Pokemon
if Yamper's the one that ends up training this Riolu, and that's why he walks on 4 in the series.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't mind it though. Just saying, I
No.
need
No.
something of a twist with this Lucario.
No.
Because
Also,
like,
that's a big fuck you to Sobble and Grookey, by the way.
no, this is a beautiful thing. What the hell are you talking about? I'm so happy he's not getting the starter.
This is the longest.
Well, I mean, you
Sobble-
left him in the fucking box, dude.
I don't
the
give a
longest-
shit. I'd rather get these Pokemon that I've been wanting to see Ash own for such a long time.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Galars can wait. And even then, if we're going to choose Galar Pokemon, there are clearly better choices than Grookey and Sobble, in my
I think
opinion.
this is the longest time we haven't had all 3 starter Pokemon in the anime yet.
Yeah,
Score.
Yeah, literally just Score Buddy.
yeah, Score
Yeah,
Bunny.
exactly.
Sobble and
Yeah.
Grookey, I think maybe you had like an image,
And
and
Score
that's
Buddy's
it.
not even a thing anymore, so.
Right. So they need to update the fucking opening, by the way.
Yeah, and which I assume the reason why is probably we're going to get a second opening
Probably
really
around
soon.
opening 20. Yeah, I mean, probably around episode 20.
Yeah, because after the
Probably
Lugia
20
thing, I
probably
think...
20, probably 24.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
24.
that would make sense because given the whole
Yeah,
Lucario thing happening, you would want to wait for that moment.
Well, and
Yeah.
also because making animation for an opening is kind of expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably the other reason why. I think it's just better to just not do it. And plus, well, if they're gonna change the opening anyway, why change the whole opening? Just
Well, I remember in X and Y, they gave us Mega Volt without anybody's, like, nobody.
Mega
knew.
1, 2, 3.
we were chilling and all of a sudden, boom, Mega
Yeah.
Volt happened. I'm like, where the fuck?
well, you
did
have to
this
remember. You
come
have to
from?
remember, even that back then they still had money. That's the other thing.
No, I know. I'm just saying, Mega Volt happened with that. Normally, every opening we know it, they're gonna change the opening before it happened. Mega Volt was that one opening that snuck up on everybody. Like,
Yeah,
oh, shit,
nobody
they
saw it
changed the
happening.
opening. Yeah, that was so weird. But so I don't
I'll
know.
appreciate it though.
Yeah, I really want to see an updated opening at this point. I do love this opening though. This is 1, 2, 3 is probably one of my favorites.
You know, it's so
it's,
weird with 1, 2, 3
a
because it
fun-
feels nostalgic.
Oh yeah, I love it.
So, fun fact, real quick, since it's pretty
Sure.
much confirmed to be Lucario.
Yeah.
Lucario has appeared in every single anime series since Diamond and Pearl, which is a
Gen
feat
5,
that
Gen 6,
not
yeah.
even Charizard has accomplished. There was no Charizard in Diamond and Pearl.
Really now? I could have
Yeah.
sworn Charizard was
It is
here.
a lot.
There's a new marketable fucking.
So
really-
Lucario has quite the streak going for
I
himself
didn't
right
want
now.
to be reminded of best wishes.
Just
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
No. We don't talk about that.
But
Y'all
anyway,
gonna-
Lucario
alright, y'all
and Best Wishes Charizard because they were both bad.
Y'all
we
gonna,
don't talk
y'all
about
gonna summon Terrell.
Oh.
I was actually waiting.
Yeah. Is he here? No? Oh, okay, we're
No,
good.
but he
No,
probably.
we're good.
Okay.
he's
So
probably gonna hit
Richie right here. Thank you for this. He posted something
Yeah,
from the
no problem.
official AniPoke Twitter here. So it's talking about Satoshi and Pikachu who are aiming to face Dende again, or Leon,
Mhm.
and it says someone. It's like some let's see. Trainers are waiting for trainers are waiting for him to, I guess, to battle.
Yes.
And it says, could it be a dragon user? And what dragon? It's like because the way the Japanese works is really fucking weird because it's like a whole thing in front of something else and it's modifying the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it says もしかしたらドラゴンタイプ使いのあの人とか, which means basically could it be that a dragon type user
And
is
then
this
it just
person?
stops.
And it's like, could it be? Yeah. So yeah. I mean, that's maybe hinting that he might face a dragon type user.
Okay.
And
now,
some people think, yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm going to allow you to continue because there is something I want to add to that. Around the time that this had dropped, there was a leak, I believe, that released a little prior to this tweet that
Wait, really?
talks about, and I know this is weird for AniPoke to get something like this, a leak. Because that rarely happens. Yet in Pocket Monsters 2019's, we've had gotten leaks. Unfortunately, with the unfortunate revelation of Reboot, evolving,
Yeah.
which I'm still disappointed with because I would have preferred not knowing about it when jumping into
Yeah,
it.
but-
That would have been the biggest twist. But
yeah, but
unfortunately,
Nico had to fuck everything up.
yeah. So the leak came.
Oh, he
back.
knows. He just preferred that it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. But here's the thing: the leak had dropped, I think, around March 22nd, and in it highlights a couple of episodes that are going to be dropping in the future, such as Satoshi vs. Pieces, which we just got last week, episode focusing on Metamon, otherwise known as Ditto, which we got this week.
Got done with that, yeah.
Next week's episode, of course, being of the
Lugia.
Lugia raid battle. So that's the big key thing right there. And apparently a fierce battle is going to be going on between the gigantic Gulug, or otherwise known as Golurk, and Lugia. We'll go be able to catch it. Now, moving on from that, though, this is where things begin to get new. So, in this one, it says here, Satoshi loses to trainer Takeru from Mio City. Then a training non-official battle with Shirona starts. Kairu versus
Yes.
Gabrias. Shirona
Yes.
gives a mysterious egg to Satoshi.
Wait, what's the name?
What?
Shirona is Cynthia. Shirona is Cynthia.
Oh, again he loses to fucking shit.
No, he never fought Cynthia.
He never fought her. What are you
Oh, no,
talking about?
Paul
Who's
fought
this
Cynthia.
other
Yeah,
dude?
Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but if you're talking about Takeru, yeah, that's a completely new character there.
Yeah, but
What
damn it,
city was
Ash.
that? city was
Tyrone,
that he was from?
well,
What
Tyrone,
city?
as
Yeah.
long as Ash puts
Hold
up a
on,
good
hold on,
fight,
John.
yeah.
Wait,
One second, Evie.
Sorry.
John had a question. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sure.
like what city was he from again? Like, he was
Mio
like
City.
Japanese. Is that like a game thing, or is that something completely like anime original?
Let's take a look then. Why don't we? Mio.
Canalave City?
Mio
That's the one to
City.
say.
Let me see. Let me type it in Japanese.
Isn't that Hune City?
Mio
Canalave City.
Yeah, it is Canalave City. All right.
Which
Well, that
is-
would definitely line up with the Sinnoh stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah. And
There you
Canalave
go.
City, I think, is the one
this
where
is
the
not
docks
Gen
are
1.
at. Oh, that makes perfect sense because that's where they would probably dock out when they're traveling via boat to Sinnoh.
Now, KJ, I got a question for you.
Yeah?
Was this on Twitter or what? Because
This was posted on 4chan of all places. Now, here's the thing,
I was gonna
4chan.
joke before you said the Cynthia thing. I was gonna say there's only one person in the anime who is both a dragon user and a Lucario user, And that is the boy Cameron from Univome.
No!
Secret weapon.
No!
Okay, listen, I don't want
That
any.
headband
I don't want
slap.
Ash's Riolo to have any connection with Cameron's Lucario.
I don't think
okay?
anybody wants that.
No, nobody wants that. Okay.
I don't even want to see Cameron's
He
molecules.
reels his headband back and slaps it on his head, but it's enough to give him a concussion. So he doesn't-
Ash just yoinks and just takes
we're
it
in
away
the
with him.
we're in the Cameron coma theory.
Oh no. Okay, but Evie, I believe you wanted to say something right now.
Yeah, Evie, go ahead.
No, I was just responding to Tyrone that as long as Ash puts up a good fight against Cynthia, then I wouldn't care if he loses.
Yeah,
I mean, come on. Okay.
but yeah, so yeah, apparently a
I don't
battle.
know. It kind of lays out that whole there's champions like Leon and Cynthia, then there's champions like Ash, I guess. Like
You got to remember,
so
you
stupid.
you got to
Win them all,
understand.
Tyrone.
Listen, Tyrone, you got to
Like
understand.
Ash's champion is spelled with the lowercase.
Cynthia's been in the game for a long time. Ash only
just
just
became a
developed
champion,
into
so I
becoming
mean-
a champion.
So he's champion light.
Yeah, exactly. He's champion light. You gotta allow him to grow
All the
to become a
champion with none of the calories.
Do you want him to
Damn.
be Ditto, or do you want him to actually be interesting?
Yeah, listen, we don't need another situation where he starts whooping ass the entire series, and then suddenly at
I
the end
just
of the
want
series he
somebody
starts
to come
losing
up.
all that shit.
I just saw somebody to come up, and it's like a champions club. They
Oh,
I'll tackle that later.
All right, go ahead, buddy. I wasn't even trying to
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about
sorry.
that.
Because we're ignoring the fact that Charizard beat 50% Zygarde. But anyway, they let like people into the Champions Club, and they're like, "Welcome, Cynthia," and then they're like, "Welcome, Leon," and then Ash comes, and he's like, "I'm a champion," and they look, "Sure you are, Ash." Like that's what it feels like.
I don't see the receipts. You're not
Right? Yes, you
qualified.
are, Ash. And they give him like a little like marker on his hand. You know those markers they give people in the bars that aren't 21 yet.
Oh,
they
God, those-
Oh my Jesus Christ!
It's like that. It feels like that.
Poor Ash. Even when he wins, he still loses.
But no, I am glad that he's able to meet Cynthia again. Although
If this is true, if this is
Here's one
true.
of my
The
Yes,
award
one
this
of
is
my
true.
loses.
here's one of my other big problems when it comes to Pokemon is like the only time they really want to do throwbacks is either A, if it's Kanto, or B, if it's fucking Cynthia. Like Cynthia's the only character from Diamond and Pearl to make a comeback in Best Wishes.
And on.
Don.
Well, not talking about Don at least, but
The
We
only
all
one who
know how you
restored
feel.
Ash's
You're
memory.
fine, Tyrone.
yeah, I mean, no, not Don came back because Travelers come back thing syndrome. But I'm talking about like,
They used to.
yeah, it's like, oh yeah, Cynthia, because Cynthia's popular. That's the problem.
And
Cynthia's
is there
so
anything
popular.
wrong with
And she
that?
has her
though?
own fucking theme.
Yeah, it's like Cynthia's so popular. We gotta bring her back. and
Hayashi
fuck
remix
everything
coming.
else.
Yeah, so listen, if this is a tie-in to Sinnoh Remix, which is coming out, I would say in 2021, so be it. I'll take it.
That's too early.
Late 2021. There you go.
Good enough.
All right. Okay.
It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna delay like 6
Oh, yeah,
okay,
that's
fine,
That's
yeah,
what we're
that's
Game
fine.
Freak right now, but I bet.
Yeah, so that is one of the leaks, by the way, that was revealed in this. There is another part to that whole leak thingy mabob, of course. Mainly
Out with
talking
it.
about, and I'm pretty confident Tyrone's gonna love about this
Out
one.
with it.
Satoshi and Go will visit the Kalos region soon.
Finally,
They will
finally.
investigate the Mega Shinka phenomenon in charge of Professor Sakuragi. So Ash
Again?
is going to relearn Mega Evolution again, and not
God.
actually use Mega
I
Evolution.
actually
just
never
learn
learned
about
this.
it. Yeah,
He never learned it. Yeah, that's right. He never.
Wait, he never did.
technically-
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
never
never
learned
did.
it.
never had a Mega Ring.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god, I forgot. Wow, what a disgrace.
Greninja was the one that.
Yeah, and
did
he
the
never
math.
needed the tools, so
Never
he never
needed it.
physically used it. They had episodes where they researched it. They just never actually had Ash in front of the research stuff, though.
Go getting a Mega Ring.
That would be
That
cool.
would be interesting.
Why don't both of them get a Mega
What
Ring? Come on.
Pokemon
I mean-
does Go have that can Mega Evolve?
Ash has
Anything that he had that he has caught. in the
Caesar,
la-
if
no.
it evolves from the Scyther.
The Scyther, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Ash,
true.
Ash has Gengar already and soon Lucario, so there's literally two already.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, Mega
Doesn't
Ring
Gengar have Mega
and a G-Max band.
Yeah, Ash got the G-Max band. Yeah, that is
He's
correct.
gonna have
Yeah,
like
he
all
got
these
that.
like stuff like up and down his arms by the end of the season.
Yeah, you're gonna see like
Arms,
5
Dynamax
rings attached
band.
in one arm right there.
He's gonna look. He's gonna look. He's gonna
all
come.
the gadgets.
He's gonna look like that one guy that has like all 4 bands from Comic Cat on his arm at the same time.
He's gonna go get the snag machine from the ore region. He's just gonna have like everything that ever existed on him.
So pretty much, Ash is going to be like the Thanos of the Pokemon
Sean,
world.
remember-
Yeah, right?
Or-
He's gonna have like the various rings. Ah, yes, perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Wait, the ore region. That's
Colosseum.
Pokin. Oh, okay. What's Pokins?
That's I don't even know.
Jobber region.
Don't worry, we don't expect you to know.
Fior? No.
Fiore.
Oh, yeah,
That's
Fiore,
what it is.
Fiore.
Isn't that Fairy Tale's place? Fiore.
No, that's Ferrari.
Right.
Going.
Well, the point is that Ash, like logically, to make it not look as silly, but that is hilarious, is that he usually brings each one based on the region that he's in, because he leaves the Dynamax band at home until he's in Galar. Because he didn't bring it for other stuff, did he? No.
No. Like with the crystal or the Z crystals, he left that back at his home. He didn't need to carry it with him. You know.
I thought in my head the Z crystals only work in Alola.
Yeah, but the Mega Rings are universal, I guess. But even then, if Ash was to get one, I would assume he's just going to throw it into the lab and only use it when he needs to. Or in his backpack, whichever the two, really.
Probably backpack would work.
Yeah.
I feel like when they get to Alola, when they finally get to Alola, Go's going to be like, can you use a Z move? And he'd be like, yeah. And then he tries and he's like... And then we cut back to that picture from the first episode with all his stuff at the house.
Like, shit.
Left at home.
Yeah. Well, shit.
Mom, can you pick up something for me? That's a fucking flight across the country. No.
Oh, God. I would love that, though. I would love to see, Ash at least utilize the Z move because he is known to do it. He's a champion of the region. Why would he not be able to do? Unless Hala decides to give him a spare just to show it off or something. Because they would probably show him off again. The characters are more recent.
Gives him another one.
Yeah, he snatches another one.
Steals it from somebody like he did before.
Exactly, and then at the end of the episode, Go's gonna end up getting that Z ring
Best
instead.
wishes.
What happened with Best Wishes again? I don't remember. It was a
Did
series.
I actually walk in perfect time? I can't tell.
Oh, hey!
Yeah.
We were wondering about
You
you.
mentioned Best Wishes a while ago, and I said you guys are going to summon Terrell.
Okay, so it was a stretch. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
it
5-minute
a little
stretch.
bit of a stretch.
It was. It was a
Well, how you
stretch.
doing, buddy, by the way?
So what?
How you doing?
Oh yeah, I'm cool.
Nice. All right. Well, in case you're wondering, we're just talking about the egg. The fact that it's probably going to be a Riolu that's hatching from that said egg. That's going to be an Ash's team. And we're talking about how maybe Cynthia might actually come back in the series of Pocket Monsters. And they're going to the
best
Kalos
champion,
region
that's
soon.
it.
Yeah, exactly. See, I'm glad to see somebody else agrees with that.
Well, no, I prefer Steven, but I recognize that Cynthia is probably the objective.
Yeah, especially if Ash
if
has
you
a
look on
dragon.
Masters, if you look on Masters, it's like 2 camps: Steven or Cynthia, the whole thing. And to see that they went like apeshit crazy on
Both.
on both of them, yeah, just to see them like if you do one of the sync pairs,
Mm-hmm.
like I think if you did like the sync pair, the event when Cynthia and Steven were in there, you just see like the whole bunch of people in the Paseo town square. They were just like fucking gushing, and it's like awesome.
I always
Aw.
started to wonder, would Cynthia be as popular as she is if she wasn't high? Like, I always started to wonder, what if she looked homely? Like, what if...
No, she wouldn't. If
No.
she looked like Agatha, nobody would like her.
Exactly.
No. I like how Agatha's the basis for it, because
You know why?
I bet Agatha in her prime year was fucking bomb. Like,
High props, Cynthia or Steven?
Yes.
That's the
guy she's...
Oh Jesus.
But hey, if Cynthia's going to be coming back, there's no reason for Steven to not come back. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
But is Ash gonna remember who he is this time?
Well,
He never even interacted with him in the series of X and Y, though.
Not really. Mostly the people who reacted to Alder was a trip for undeserving. And who else? I think
Steven was
maybe
with
Iris?
Serena, and
And
Yeah.
Cynthia.
Yeah, and Cynthia.
and
'Cause
Cynthia.
He was trying to
Heard
take
it.
Cynthia.
You hear that?
He
You
was
hear
trying
that?
to
You
take
hear
Cynthia
that
out for
noise in the
ice
back?
cream. Because he was trying to take
Cynthia and
Cynthia out
Lance
for
might
ice
be
cream.
like the only champions that Ash has like a really close relationship with, I would say.
Yeah, honestly, out of
Besides,
all...
they're not. Besides, listen, we know how the anime handles its It's references. If it's not Kanto, it ain't shit. So.
See, what did I just say?
Hey,
Motherfucker, what did I just say?
I want to counterattack it, but it's also been used.
Well, it's weird because so far recently, and I'll blame X and Y for this one, but it happened. When Steven showed up, Ash didn't say shit to him. And when Lance showed up in this series, Ash didn't say shit to Lance. Like, it's actually kind of weird that both of those things happened.
Well, technically, he was in the freaking stands, and Steven was, Lance is gone.
He's a part of the G-Men and saved Ash twice. I'm surprised Ash didn't say anything at all. At
least he was like, it's Lance. Like, when he saw the photograph of Steven in XY,
he was like, who the hell are you?
He was like, oh. What is this?
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
What if he didn't like Steven? You don't know.
No. Again, it's the Ladybug induced memory loss.
Oh God.
From the one Hoenn filler episode.
Oh God.
Wait, that was Steven?
Dig a hole.
Yeah.
The stupid Aaron digging episode?
Yeah.
How do you not remember that?
Yeah,
That wasn't even Steven. That looked nothing like Steven.
Dig a hole.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
The only thing that looked similar was that he had an Aaron. His design wasn't similar. He had spiky hair. But I mean, every character in the series has spiky hair now turned round thanks to the new style.
His Gen 3 design, his Gen 6 design are pretty different, I would say.
Yeah.
They look nothing alike.
True.
Did you true KG? Probably. I don't know.
He definitely got an upgrade when they did the remakes.
His whole face gets reshuffled.
Yeah, because his original anime appearance was terrible.
So essentially, he goes from being okay to husbando material. Is that
basically that? Yeah, he got the glow up for real.
I find him overrated, to be honest.
It's Steven Stone, Polly. Of course, he's overrated.
Like Cynthia.
Wow, that's disrespectful. That's Cynthia's job to be overrated.
Exactly, right?
Well, Cynthia at least backs it up by being a relatively strong champion.
Cynthia's the only champion I know.
No, in terms of the husbando thing.
I thought we were talking about champion status. Okay, never mind. You are correct then.
You're not denying the buzz though, saying this. Yeah, can't talk.
Yeah, what's your status towards husbandos in Pokemon?
KG, I just sent you a picture of what Steven looked like in the AG series.
Well, let me see how he looks like.
It's not. I mean, the outfit is very different.
God, that looks fugly.
Holy shit.
KG, put it up. I want to say something when you put it up.
All right. I'm gonna.
A lot of people in AG just look like the same exact person with slightly different.
Watch him roast this man on stream.
Look at this. Look at this design. You tell me if this is cool right here.
It's not supposed to be cool. It's supposed to be functional.
I want Steven Stone. We got Steven Stone at home. Steven Stone at home.
Again, that's the AG design. So realistically,
yeah, we know. We're just giving him shit.
And actually, very rarely, something very rarely happens in Japanese anyway. His voice actor was replaced in XY, but not in the dub. Surprisingly, that almost never happens.
The dub maintained the same VA?
Yeah, it's the same voice actor from AG and XY.
Wow, I suddenly have to watch XY dub now.
They've done that for Giovanni too.
I mean, granted, I didn't remember what he sounded like.
Well, the reason why they had to change Giovanni is because his original "Say You Died." That's another thing.
Steven Stone. This Steven Stone's name is spelled just like that when I put it.
Stefan Stone.
Yeah, Stefan Stone.
Oh my God, Stefan.
Stefan.
Yikes.
Stefano. Hello.
It looks like he stole Brock's outfit.
That's
what I'm gonna roast this man.
Tyrone don't like this.
Dollar store Brock.
Yes.
This is so disrespectful, bro.
I'm gonna take him away before we roast the man any further.
We know we had jokes for days about that man until we.
Of course.
See, this is why I'm not surprised with if he comes back, I'm more for it. As long as it's not going to this design, I'm all for it.
You know how every 2 weeks on Twitter, there's a tweet roasting Rex from Xenoblade being like, yo, this man has no drip. I'm going to do that, but with Steven, every couple of tweets.
Which is funny because the guy is all about stone, so it makes sense.
Yeah, he's a connoisseur of stones, I guess.
He literally doesn't have any drip, and you were supposed to be all about them ice, man.
Oh, well, poor man. So...
What the hell?
Who the hell played the Lucario grunt in the background?
Fucking noise.
I thought someone said the word.
Should I say the word for it to be
No, that's not. That's got nothing to do with the fight.
That ain't what I asked, Tyrone. It was if I asked, should I say the word?
Yes.
No.
Blame Pokemon Pokedex 3D Pro for being so accessible.
So I'm blaming the convenience of devices. Is that what I'm blaming then?
Yes.
It's on a 2DS. Yeah.
Damn it! What do I do? Damn you, 2DS, for being so portable and convenient. You bastard.
Did you guys have anything else that you want to say regarding Lucario or Steven Stone? Because somebody brought up a good point that we should probably talk about next.
Okay.
All right. So first of all, let me go and pop this back onto the other screen. So of course, just a few days ago, actually, we had ourselves a Nintendo Direct Mini.
Oh yeah, the one that came out of nowhere.
Exactly. That's the whole point of the Mini. Minis are sort of the ones that just come out of left field.
See it coming.
That's not what Mini is.
Mini doesn't stand for manifest.
Yeah,
Mini never gets talked. Never.
Manifest out of nowhere.
Damn.
But the Nintendo Direct Mini. Now, to me personally, there were a lot of things in there that I really enjoyed from it. Of course, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition finally getting an official release date, being on the same day as The Last of Us 2 dropping of May 29th. Now, of course, at the very beginning of the video, and this is something I respect them for doing because, given the situation that we are in right now, they had a little blurb at the beginning saying that, listen, certain titles that are revealed here in this video might change in the future depending on how the situation will go, and our thoughts and prayers go out to those affected by this unfortunate cause that's happening around the globe. So
I hate you, John. John, how dare you?
John,
How
what did
dare
you
you, man?
Also,
that was like the worst timing imaginable. Like I was talking about, because I thought you guys were laughing at the people.
I thought he was laughing at that too. Actually,
As soon as
I was
KG
like-
mentioned, I had to dig up that old meme.
All
Go
right,
ahead,
but
Paul.
just to kind of highlight things real quick, just so you guys can know what they're laughing about, it's this image here. All right, now, Polly, you can go.
Also,
What? Oh, I was gonna say I was laughing at you, but not in the sense of the people. I meant the way you were trying to avoid saying.
Yes, I'm trying my best to avoid saying that said word because I learned that YouTube doesn't like that word and they'll demonetize me. So
yeah.
Oh, real quick, KG, I wanted to rant about some nonsense regarding Xenoblade's release date.
All right, go right ahead.
So we went from okay, Last of Us comes out the 29th, Xenoblade comes out the 29th. By the way, there's like 8 other games that also come out on the same fucking day.
Oh, let me guess. Is it the
It's the BioShock collection comes out the same day.
Yeah, then there's the Borderlands.
Your wallet, fool.
Comes out the same day. Also found out later Shantae.
And you want to you don't want to know exactly why? Because that is the exact end of the second quarter.
Bastards.
Damn.
And also, that's before E3, which we're not really having this year, so that sucks.
Yeah. Who?
Exactly.
I'm just saying there are
Not this year, baby.
I just wanted to be stated. I'm just trying to state there are other days in the month of May that they could have put games out on because realistically,
that's on a Friday too. Remember, that's one other reason.
There are other Fridays in May.
but it's the fifth Friday in May.
It's the best Friday.
This is the only Friday in May.
I see, because it's the fifth Friday in May, which is the fifth month in the year. I don't care. We're not trying to be fashionable.
And if I do go and take a freaking flight out, that's the day I'm supposed to come back.
After the second Thursday, it's Monday, bitch.
I'm done with you all. Move on.
All right. So now, anything else you guys want to talk about regarding the Direct? To me personally, it was Xenoblade Chronicles. Catherine dropping on the Switch, what I'm very happy about.
Oh yeah.
Certain games dropping on the day of the Direct.
Because every
also,
game,
Panzer Dragoon is out. So
every time I get a game,
it's kind of iffy on me.
Every time I get a fucking game from my PlayStation 4, it comes out on the Switch like some months later, and I'm like, stop that shit.
So
you should be patient, buddy.
Tyrone, what did we learn?
I'm still gonna buy my.
Never buy
it. You don't listen.
You don't learn your. Oh God.
I'm still gonna buy them on the PlayStation.
That's to me another.
You don't know me. What if I want to increase my PlayStation library?
That's not what this is.
No.
You know that's not what this is.
Nope.
It's bullshit. That's what it is.
Yeah, you won't
Like, just release on the Switch the same fucking day. Like, damn it.
Hey, listen,
No, because
that's called fairness.
the
We don't
problem
believe
is
in
Sony pays money to these developers.
I know. It's like I got Persona, and then I got Persona 5, and not so long after that, Persona R came out, and I'm just like, bitch.
Yeah, but you should have saw that coming. Almost every current Persona game gets
everyone and their mom did.
Persona 4 has golden. That was
this is what happened because I didn't really know much about Persona until Smash Brothers. I will admit.
What?
Joker.
What?
I mean, hold on.
Bruh.
I know Persona. I know because it's a gaming franchise.
Tyrone was one of those dudes who was like, man, who is this no-name character Joker?
No, I knew who I knew who Joker was. I knew Persona, but I wasn't really interested in Persona for real until Smash Brothers came. Smash hyped them up. I said, you know what? I'll give Persona a shot. Because I never played the series. I just knew of it. It's kind of like Animal Crossing. You know what Animal Crossing is, but I never played Animal Crossing.
To be fair, Tyrone, I'm going to have to be with you there because I don't own a PlayStation system, so I couldn't have played the Persona franchise.
So I picked up Persona. I picked up Persona 5. Not so long after Persona 5, Persona R came out. And then Persona came out on the Switch, and I'm like, well, shit.
No, Persona never came out on the Switch.
Yeah, but the Persona came out on the Switch.
No. I mean, it came out on... Yeah, Catherine came out on Switch, and I already got Catherine full body for the PlayStation. So I was like, well, shit. Stop doing that shit.
Tyrone was
Speaking of which, $1,000 fucking dollars.
Go ahead, Evie.
$1,000? What?
What?
For the Catherine that's coming out for the Switch?
What? 1,000?
Someone selling $1,000?
Is there like a bundle that's coming out?
Like I saw a tweet. Like I think it's a Catherine bundle.
Oh! I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Was that a joke or not?
Okay, I'll explain. So normally, online stores they always tend to put the things up on the site before it's officially updated. So at one point, the Catherine thing was available to pre-order at a price of $999.99.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
And then it got updated like about an hour or two later to like $49.99.
I was gonna say for $1,000, Catherine with a C better be in the box, like live.
Oh,
you're gonna get your Russian mail order bride for free, right?
It's pretty much, yes.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it, man.
Hell, so you know.
Oh, I guess we should talk about ARMS because it's so contradictory.
There's a lot
Terrell,
of
I expect Terrell.
Disrespect thrown.
I was gonna say I expect Terrell to be the defending knight of ARMS. So go ahead.
Okay, listen. All I'm saying is I felt like when that was announced that that's the next Smash character, I felt like there was some disrespect thrown to that game. And it's a fun game.
I have no problem with it. Why are people upset?
No. You know why? Why waste the site on this no name franchise?
What the fuck? Well, ARMS is fine.
But here's the irony. This is how the Smash community went. Wow, there's barely any Nintendo representation in the DLC. Bottle come out. Oh my God, it's another Fire Emblem character. Well, maybe we'll get some more Nintendo characters in the next one. ARMS. Oh God, it's a no-name franchise. Oh my God.
Terrell, the Smash community is even more upset about everything than the Pokemon community.
I was gonna say, I feel like
it's just one of those things.
So John Terrell, I feel like no matter what move made, it's gonna be a problem, right?
Yeah, but here's the irony though.
That's just how it is.
They also made the game free. If you're an online member, right now you can download the game to play
for free. Yeah,
for 2 weeks.
Yeah, the full game. Like right now, you can play it for free for a week.
Oh my God.
2 weeks actually.
2 weeks, yeah. I mean, literally. I mean, think of it as like PlayStation Plus temporarily, kind of, because me and Terrell were actually talking about that on his live stream a few days ago.
Yeah, I streamed some ARMS stuff.
Saturday. And we were talking about, well, if they did this with ARMS, wouldn't it be cool if they would do it with like all their older titles? I mean, they could do it technically for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or something. People, the 5 people that don't have it.
You're about to say, but
I'm one of them.
I'm one of them.
God damn, I'm about to.
Polly and I are one of them.
No, I don't have it on the Switch either.
I don't have ARMS.
What's wrong with you guys?
So.
Exactly. What is wrong with you?
Listen, I bought it on the Wii U. I didn't.
That don't mean shit. The Wii U was a bootleg.
I bought it on both consoles because I love driving games.
I play RPGs. I'll get around to it next year.
Mario Kart is an RPG.
I don't know. I like playing with other people.
Exactly. So
Yes.
play it with us. We have Mario Kart. The only
Yeah,
issue
no,
we're not
Mario
playing
Kart.
it
I
often
have
is
the
because
game.
nobody else has Mario Kart besides like 200
Kevin.
people.
Kevin, we're playing Uno later. We're not doing.
I'm sorry.
Uno.
Uno.
Down for that shit. Let's go.
Donnie, are you there? I want you to make a case that says Mario Kart RPG.
Tyrone, why are you always trying to make people do things?
Because John said Mario Kart is an RPG.
It's an RPG. You're just leveling up with real life driving experience.
I mean, okay, I've also procrastinated on getting smashed. I don't have it.
That's fine, though.
Why is that
okay.
fine? How is that okay?
You know
No,
what,
it's not
Polly?
fine.
I'm gonna say
I'm done
this.
with you guys.
I've bought the last like 4 Smash games, and out of the the 3DS one, the Wii U one, the Switch
I got
one,
the 3DS one. Yeah.
and it's like the 3DS and the Wii U one. I bought all the DLC. And then on the Switch, I didn't buy any of the
And 64
DLC.
as well.
The thing is, like, I play the shit for like the first 2 weeks, and then just fucking drop it because really, just it's like, the original, it's kind of like you buy it, you play it, and then you have regret, and it goes back in the fucking.
I'm gonna be
What the
honest.
hell?
I'm gonna be
never had
honest.
regret in the Smash life, yo.
I was gonna
It's
say, I'm
because
gonna
he's
be
mad
honest.
Rex isn't in Smash.
No,
I'm gonna
the
be
thing
honest.
is, I'm a very casual fighting game person.
It's
I'm gonna be
fine.
honest. I'm partly on TSS's side for this one. Unless I'm playing with you guys, I don't play Smash Brothers a lot. Like
Well,
I
the
like
same reason why I bought the original Pokken, and we played it for like 2 days, and then we just dropped
Well,
it.
we don't bring
yeah,
up
that
that
Pokken
game
thing was
in this Discord. You know that, TSS.
that Pokken thing was a.
Well,
I
I'll say that I did like the controller, the USB controller, the Hori controller was pretty.
You're gonna
good.
trigger John in the chat.
I will admit, like, the quickness of Poken's death made me very apprehensive to like buying any fighting games that aren't Smash, because I was just like, I don't want to pour any time and money to this, and then like nobody is online play. Like after like a week of Pokken, like online, I was fighting like the same 3 people with just terrible bad toaster connection. And I
Yeah,
was
because
like,
the
bro,
problem, because the issue is if you're not playing fucking Street Fighter, you ain't shit or whatever.
No, I mean Tekken. Hey, listen, Tekken gets a lot of
like if you
Oh,
do like
okay,
Tekken, or Street Fighter,
Tekken or Street Fighter. Those
So
two.
basically, the big 2 that are at
that, and then maybe
and
Marvel
Dragon
versus
Ball,
Capcom 2.
Dragon
People
well,
still
Dragon
play
Ball Fighters, yeah.
Marvel
But then,
versus
like-
Capcom 2. Still, people play that for the Dreamcast.
Hey,
if
listen,
it's like-
listen.
if
If
it's
they
like
report it
Pokemon
again,
or
I would
My
play it
Hero.
again.
I would
play
buy
Marvel
it.
versus-
I would,
yeah, I would buy.
I would
Marvel versus
buy it.
Capcom
I mean, I would
too.
buy it. It's a classic fucking game. I used to play it in the
Marvel versus-
arcade.
Also, it's to me, it's the best one, the best Marvel vs. Capcom.
Well, of course. Have you played Infinite?
yeah.
Why?
Why?
That's the response to you.
Because like I have
Lost the
friends
bet?
that own. Yeah, I have friends that own it, and I was playing. I was like,
Did you
this is-
apologize to them
this
for
is
wasting their money?
this is disappointing.
I feel like Pokken DX, someone mentioned that in the chat. Pokken DX, I feel like was like even more underwhelming than the base game.
It's because it doesn't deserve the title
I didn't even,
DX.
I have
Realistically-
a Switch, and I didn't even take the time to buy it.
Realistically, I enjoyed Pokken better in the arcade than here. than
Same
on the
here,
Oh, yeah.
TSS. I enjoyed it more on the arcade
I
side.
think it was
things.
better
Well,
on
and
the
plus,
Wii
I
U
played
than
it
it is
in.
on
I
the
played in.
Switch.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I
I
played it
agree
in
with
Japan too. I mean, I played it both in Japan and here in New York when they had the trial. It's like, oh, it's gonna be here for a month and then it's gonna come back, and it never came back.
Never
John-
came back.
Go figure it out.
John, Smash, Wii U, and Pokken were like the 2 games holding that thing up.
Yep.
That game didn't have a life. That console didn't have a life.
That console was literally just like 3 games.
Right. 3
Hey,
games.
hey, listen,
No,
don't,
Wonderful
don't
101.
Yeah, don't
I see it,
disrespect that console.
That's the 3rd game.
Wow.
Well, he didn't disrespect it, so.
Right.
Super
There are
Mario
more
3,
there are
Super
more
Mario
games.
3D World, Smash 4.
Oh yeah, so let's talk about that real quick. Thank you for bringing up
What?
about 3D World, and you talking
Oh,
about
the rumor?
yeah. So there's a major rumor going
That's a
out
hot
right
rumor.
now.
Oh yeah.
Very
I saw
hot,
that.
very spicy. Regarding Super Mario,
burn
because
down
this year is actually going to be celebrating the 35th anniversary, if I'm correct, for
Yes.
the Super Mario franchise. So the big speculation that's going around, and a lot of high news networks that are talking about this, is that that apparently Nintendo is going to be re-releasing high-definition remasters of a lot of Mario classics. We're talking about 64, Sunshine, Galaxy,
64?
and there is also potentially a new Paper Mario game coming out sometime
Boy, give me my
later
Paper
this
Mario.
My money.
So
if they're gonna remaster 64, then they're gonna have to really like I think the best game to remaster right now is 64 because that game is 25. That game is 24, 25 years old.
64.
I want to remaster.
They've already remade it.
Like TSS said.
Yeah, but that's on the DS. Yeah, but that's on the DS, and it has Mr. Tax Evasion on it, so nobody wants it.
Wait.
Yoshi.
Oh, I've never. Wow. Okay. Never.
Yeah, there's a huge meme of Yoshi evading taxes.
yeah, you never heard Yoshi
I've
evades
never
tax
heard
fraud?
that. That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yoshi commits tax fraud. You never heard of that?
Yeah.
There's even a rap by Yoshi that's about
I
that
never
too.
understood why though. Like,
I'll show you in a minute, Terrell. But I agree with TSS. I want it to be a remaster too. I don't want it to be now you can play as Mario 7 other.
Yeah, no fucking emulation shit. Just
make it a clean looking Mario 64.
Now, okay, to further add to that, so yes, we are going to be getting remasters of 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy, as well as a deluxe version of Super Mario 3D World.
I just want to put this in the I don't know if we should be throwing out that they're going to be doing that for all the games. We don't know.
No. Let's be. The reason why I'm talking about this.
Those are like the potential games.
Yeah. No, those are the games that are expected to drop on the Nintendo Switch. We're not sure if it's going to be for all this year, but we know they're going to be dropping, and I assume they're going to be this year.
They're going to announce it, but
I would say if they do
that,
the one thing I'm mainly concerned about. You better put it as a fucking collection and don't make me buy those games.
Oh no, they're gonna be separate. $60.
No, they're gonna be separate. But I would say
no.
The game that needs to be done first is 64, because 64 needs
it deserves
to
it.
It deserves.
Also,
I'm waiting for those motherfuckers to remaster DK64.
Oh, that shit ain't never gonna happen. I would love it.
It's rare though.
I would love that, like a DK Saga.
It's literally
remaster.
going to be rare, and it was made by Rare.
Exactly. But if they release it on the board for the Switch, though, I'd still take that anyway.
I want Super Mario RPG to be remastered.
You have enough RPGs to play.
Exactly. Right? You were just complaining about RPGs just now.
I still want it.
And he still hasn't played Mario Kart.
I still want it remastered.
At least,
damn it.
At least he used different. Go ahead, Polly.
That'll be
Polly,
I'll ask for that for my birthday present, Mario Kart.
Yep. Good.
Well, yeah. I mean, you should be able. You should be able to get it. You should be able to get it at a good price.
Hey, Polly, you're better than me. I'm a disappointment. I play Mario Kart on my mobile right now. I'm playing more World Tour.
Oh, don't do that.
No, don't do that shit. MK8 Deluxe is better.
Someone go slap the fun out Tyrone's hand right
But yeah,
probably
it's
buy
not
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the same price as Diddy Kong.
Now, let me take this.
It's less money. It'll be less money. I think you would probably get it for $30, man.
$60, man. It's gonna be 60. It's Mario. It's gonna be 60.
Well, we were talking. No, KG. We were talking about buying like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe now.
Oh, it's 60. It's gonna be 60. It's still gonna be 60.
I'm gonna steal it from my brother.
The used version's gonna be 60.
Also, don't be so open about robbing your brother.
Hey, Polly, no, Polly's under. You gotta do what you gotta do. Logic.
So would you rob your brother for Mario Kart, Tyrone?
I don't have a brother, so I wouldn't know.
Wow, that's dark.
Ooh, that's dark.
Wow.
What happened to the other two gods then?
I have a stepbrother.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
He killed them.
Tyrone was tired of being the third god.
What happened to Mr. Puff?
We don't talk about this.
She doesn't want to talk about it.
There
Why not? It's a better question.
We don't talk about it. That's all.
We just don't. We just don't. Shut the fuck up.
I don't like how that.
Send in my Nintendo ninjas to beat your ass.
Speaking of ninja, I want to see Ninja.
Ninjala, whatever it was.
Ninjala, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Ninjago?
Okay.
Oh, that game.
Yeah, the free game.
That's it.
Where you blow bubble gum and you kill people. What?
Yeah.
Okay, they released an episode 0 earlier ago.
This isn't Overwatch. You would cut that.
No, they are doing it in terms of like creating stories for these characters.
Why did you let them?
Didn't realize I was watching Kids Next Door all over again.
Hey, listen, that shit was great. Okay, first of all.
Hey, you like that show?
Numero uno, of course.
And if you didn't, you bet you're gonna learn.
Number 4.
Oh shit!
Wallaby Beetles. That's what his name was. Number
we
4.
love Australians here at the podcast.
No, that's no, it's not in. No, that's Lego Ninja Go.
Ninjala, whatever it was.
Ninjala.
No, Ninjago it was for Cartoon Network. Yeah, Ninjago, this is
I think they use the
Ninjala.
word
Yeah,
in this many
but
ways.
Ninjago is Lego, so that's the same thing. Because they made
Yeah.
the toy line, the Lego line, and then they made the series.
The stupid movie for Ninjago.
Well, no,
I hate
no,
that
was it-
movie.
Why's it gotta be stupid?
It was an
I hated
it was a TV series too.
No, yeah, they made a TV series, but I'm saying they made a movie recently where it had nothing to do with the goddamn TV series at all.
I'm gonna say I actually watched the Ninjago series for a little bit.
Although I will say the cat scene in the movie is probably one of the best scenes I've seen, though, in terms of
Because
comedy
you
stuff.
like cats, though. We don't do
No, I love Goose. let's.
I love Goosey.
I'll take that. Yes. But yeah, so Ninjago for some reason is still around, of course. Yeah, so we're getting high definition remasters of the Mario classics. We already technically did get one for Galaxy, at least for China of all places, if I'm correct. Because they had the Nvidia whole thing going on.
China
over there.
#1.
And,
I knew it. I fucking was waiting on
And
it.
China, not China, Sunshine.
China #1.
God damn, Richie, you.
I knew it was coming.
After all this time doing that goddamn meme, he finally got me with that shit.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so
Dave Chappelle, what are you doing here?
so what was I saying again? Oh yeah, it was Galaxy. Galaxy technically got an HD release of some form in China. So they're probably gonna just do that for the release of it here in the U.S. and other countries. They're also going to do what I think I would say is the Wind Waker
the
treatment.
Shield, by the way, it was on the Nvidia Shield, which is
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
the Tegra X1 platform, which is the same one that the Switch is using, except it's a slightly, newer CMOS.
Yeah, and the one I was talking about, Sunshine, I think it's going to be getting the Wind Waker treatment because if I recall correctly, they mentioned that Wind Waker's art direction, because of how it was designed, I think it only took them 4 months to really develop it because it was like not really much tweaking was needed aside from revamping certain features to fit with the Wii U. Now, given that this is going to be on the Switch and we don't need to worry about the gamepad no more, I'm assuming Sunshine is going to take a little less time than how it was for.
They might want to change. They want to make.
They probably just want to use Joy-Cons. That's it.
Yeah, but the thing is with Sunshine, I need to know one thing: how is Flood gonna work? Because the whole point of Flood was with the GameCube controller. Exactly. You can't do that with the ones we got right now. So that's going to be a very big deal.
Wait. What about Flood can you not use on
the analog triggers? Remember, because it had different gauges of water blast based on how much you press the trigger.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it'll only help if you got the GameCube adapter for the Switch.
So basically, they're saying buy the GameCube controller.
No, because you can buy the 8-bit DOE and those have analog.
But why would they need me to buy that, though, is the thing.
Yeah, they wouldn't need you to buy it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't, they're going to have to make it work.
If they do it, they're going to have to change the button presses to digital. That's probably what they're going to do.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like they're going to make like a separate
How are they going to do
setups?
Galaxy under that logic, too?
You have
Yeah,
Joy-Cons.
that's to think about. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm about to say, come on, Tyrone. Damn.
It'll actually be better because it'll be more accurate.
Exactly. Right? It'll be more.
And also, Donnie, I love the name of that clip, Inspiring Joyous Dragon Double Rainbow. I like that.
Oh yeah, my own clip. Thank you.
Oh yes.
Oh, we're #1, by the way, in the podcast.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
China #1.
No, you should have said podcast #1. God damn it.
That's like literally the time you wouldn't say it.
That's.
Just say Kevin #1 and move on. You give him the props. And you just...
Nah, bitch. Father China.
Wow, damn.
That's good.
Cajun Prestige
Richie,
is China.
when did you pledge your allegiance to the Chinese flag of the United States of death?
No. Cue the 4th generation VHS tape of the Chinese national anthem.
Do you have that?
Somebody does.
That's not what I asked you.
Somebody.
That's not the question I asked you.
And you see.
Bang, bang, bang.
How would you like that for a birthday gift?
At the 21 grand.
Hey, don't do that.
All right.
Someone's going to jail tonight. You better cut that
Again.
Edgar
Again.
Eager round spindle double rainbow.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, God.
And now a follow-up to that.
No.
All right,
no.
so let me
It's gotten really chaotic really quickly. I wasn't prepared for any of this.
I know, right? But that's
thank
always
you, folks.
fun.
Thank you, folks, for making us #1.
Yes.
Somehow.
No
I don't
thanks
know
to
how.
China.
China.
All right, so
China.
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 Fine
I
China.
figure people would be tired of China considering.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, we're gonna move on now.
All right, so let me see. Is there anything else you guys would like to talk about right now?
Oh.
Well, all right. Actually, that is a good. Yeah, thank you. Because whoever did the
What?
honk, there is a good reason for that. I found a game that I would call the spiritual successor
Oh,
to
man.
Untitled Goose Game. I appreciate you for honking for that
Spiritual successor. The
Damn
game's only
it.
like a year old.
one. Yeah, it was about a year. Some cash. I found a game.
Some
It's
cash?
actually on the.
Yeah, like a year and some months. I knew what he meant.
Yeah,
Change.
yeah, cash money. Now the thing is.
Cash money app, baby.
There is a game on Nintendo Switch that just dropped on the day of the Direct Mini that they had, known as Good Job. Now, the whole premise about Good Job is as follow. You have to do a good job at your workplace.
What is my job though?
You are some person in a job, in a
maintenance
maintenance
worker.
kind of
games
guy.
evading realistic expectations.
Exactly. But here's the thing, though. You can technically do the job perfectly fine without causing chaos. Now,
But of course
if you
that's not how
do
you
that,
play.
though, you won't get points. Because you see, the whole premise on it is you're supposed to accumulate a lot of points in each level to get the highest score possible. And by doing that, you need to start being creative with what you got in the field. So you'll see things like chairs and tables, and you're supposed to use the ropes to actually fling those set objects to the wall. And the walls actually break. So you could see some people inside like a small room. You lunge one of those giant wardrobes, and it just skyrockets right through the wall and crushes the people that are inside that room. And you get points for it. So think of it like Untitled Goose Game, but a lot more drastic in terms that you're actually killing people without really seeing the death of people. They're just unconscious. Let's go with that.
So it's literally just like,
Untitled Worker Game.
hold on. Bill, you got those files from Winter?
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
And then you get like $20,000 for that.
One up noise.
Well, who's paying me?
Had
The big
anybody
man that I
survive?
Why?
How much does this game cost?
$20, if I correct.
Oh, that's too
Really?
much. Fuck that.
It's
It
the
is
same
too-
price as
that
Untitled
is
Goose
too
Game,
much.
so.
It's too much.
That's too much.
Okay, I'll stream it though, and
Yeah,
then
I'm
we'll
gonna
see
say,
from
yeah.
Oh
there.
no, you will. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
of course
Would you
will.
guys actually in the chat? Would you guys like to see a stream of an Untitled Worker Game? I was gonna call it that. Yeah, Untitled
Good
Worker
job.
Game.
Good
Untitled
job.
Worker. Good
Well,
job.
we have our first PokePod shipping.
Untitled. I love Goosey.
I'm just looking at it.
Oh Jesus.
I love Goosey.
Six.
I like to see you stream more. Yeah,
I
listen,
like
man.
that.
I would love to
love
stream more, but I have responsibilities to take care of.
No,
as
you
in,
don't.
I have this game right here called Animal Crossing New
Yeah, that's
Horizons
on
on my
the
Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch.
I saw you log on.
Okay.
When?
Are you?
What
Don't
was
watch
this?
this man
Okay,
log
you're
on
playing
to.
Animal
Also, how did you see me do that if you're also here too?
Polly watches you log on.
He watches you log.
Listen, I would love to stream that, Donnie, but here's the thing. I manipulate the game. I don't know if people will approve of me manipulating the game the way I am. I
You're
also
a
have like
time
100
skipper.
million bells in the game when I'm not supposed to have that many bells. So
Kevin,
it's,
Kevin doesn't like having
KG,
traditional fun.
KG, can you
Cancel KG.
Yes.
put Polly's image up on the screen?
of the Goosey.
This is just
Yeah.
I just like the old timey, I heard the
You just heard it, and you.
Because I said it.
Hey man, listen. This is kind of late, but Valentine's Day was only like what, a month ago. So
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I
what the
think
fuck
we're
is
good.
this?
Oh shit! There's a Dragalia update. Hold on a second.
No!
No!
Oh right. I forgot the new event is gonna be happening in like 3 hours. Oh
She
shit!
says go tase him.
Quarantine time, boys. I ain't gonna be
Jason.
sleeping tonight.
You live the closest.
Grab me
Tase
a gun
the shit
in my
out of this man.
life.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I have to go via helicopter.
I don't give a damn. You know this is important. This is worth the helicopter.
Somebody get the bat
I'll
signal.
tell
out.
my grandma to do it. That's
Oh, that's a whole nother.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right, Evie. I did it! I finally got my wish. I remembered a couple of months back, I asked during one of the Dragalia talks that I had, I would love if something were to drop on my birthday. There is a brand new event happening tomorrow. on my
we already
birthday.
made the joke that it's for you.
Yeah, so now it really is for me. Oh man,
The man got his wish.
I thought he said, yeah, that was a good idea. Right after Polly said, I'll get my grandma to taser.
People don't understand the context of that.
Here I come, baby.
Did you get Gala, Alex? Yes, I did get Gala, Alex. Although I'm so happy tomorrow I can finally mana spiral my girl Althemia in the game. That is so great. She could finally be such a good unit in the game, so I'm happy for that. She was one of my favorite girls at the very beginning of the game when it first launched, so I'm very happy that she got more power up now in the updated version coming tomorrow. Talks that you guys will not understand, but to those who play the game, she's my favorite girl. I'm just saying. Now, with that said, I guess I showed you the image right here. I love Goosey. Yeah, there you go. So, good job. I would love to stream more in general. First of all, thanks for asking that question. I would love to stream more. It's just that I have to also put priority over a couple of other things. And given the situation that a lot of people are in right now, I want to put priority over my family and keep an eye on everything and making sure everything's fine. So I hope you guys understand with that. And also, I had work a lot of the time, and I usually, when I get back home, I pass out. So I'm sorry.
No, you clean, then you pass out.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't want to add all the details, all right? I didn't need to add every little fluffy thing that I had to do.
Well, it's not really fluffy. It's just you were just being productive.
Yeah.
Every night.
In the middle of the night
with
but
your
see,
mom.
now it has led me to this moment because it turns out that I do need to clean every day now thanks to the pandemic we're in at this moment.
That's not the point. Right?
But it worked in the end, is the thing. Everything all just came in full circle.
I imagine you in a maid's outfit, and for some reason that entertains me.
Oh my god!
I don't even want to think about that. If you guys are gonna do anything, if you guys are gonna do anything with me, what?
Is that funny?
Thank you for the nightmare fuel.
Now listen, if you're gonna put anybody in a maid outfit, can you do that to Ruby, not to actual me? Ruby's right there. Do it to the Wolf Foxhog, okay? Not to the legit me.
Getting Polly excited now. You know what?
Somebody go post a picture of Kevin.
No.
And put him in a maid outfit.
No, I don't need this.
We're gonna get Polly World in a dress. Yeah.
Oh god.
All right then, guys. You guys ready for the review though? Wait, you've been in a maid dress
What
before?
do you have? Polly World in a
Do you
dress?
have one? Do you have one?
I was talking about nothing. A fan art that I saw.
Oh, of a Poliwhirl in a maid outfit?
Well, just a skirt.
It's naked everywhere else.
No.
Does it hide the whirls though? It's what I need to know.
No, Tyrone. It's not naked if it's just a Poliwhirl. It's naked if you see Poliwhirl in a dress and you take off the dress.
Right.
Then it's naked.
Right. It's like a Donald Duck situation.
Yeah, like it's like
Do not disturb
the world.
The power of
Do not
ice,
touch the
fire,
world.
and lightning.
So look, I got a lot of suggestions here. Poliwhirl in a top hat, Poliwhirl in a leaf skirt.
I could use pants looking at.
Alright, Patrick, chill out.
Look at this.
No, do not disgrace the purity of the world.
There is no purity.
It's all wet and slimy.
Do not disgrace the purity.
And wet farts.
Oh wow, that's disgusting.
Let's move on to the
That was
episode
Polyrap.
review. Damn it.
Okay, yeah. So what does a Poliwhirl water
12
gun sound
FPS
like?
wet fart. Let's go.
Oh my goodness! Stop.
This is so.
This is hell. This is hell.
I just killed KG. Congratulations.
A day before
Well,
his
there
birthday,
was-
too.
Yeah, right? Well, you didn't even let me get to experience my... Wait, what year am I going to be
Polly,
right
what
now?
were
Hold
you
on.
trying to? Polly, what were you trying to say?
I was gonna segue to the
29? 7?
20.
I think
27.
Tyrone would
27.
prefer that.
Okay, I felt older for some reason. Then again, I'm...
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, my math is bad right
Doesn't know
now.
how
Don't
old
rush
he's gonna
yourself
be.
too badly.
Guys, let Polly finish what she
No,
wanted
I was gonna
say.
segue to the episode by
Yeah,
saying
she was gonna be responsible.
Yeah, be responsible for us, Polly, because clearly all of us here are drunk right now.
No,
Yeah, especially Tyrone.
Drunk on water.
What?
I think
Yeah.
I started with the edit. But... so funny.
I feel like we got lost somewhere.
John, are you still with us, by the way?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
He's just hanging
Still
out.
kicking.
Oh boy.
Just like the reboot.
He's chilling in the cup.
I see what you did there.
Oh god, the faces are gonna come now.
Don't worry. I got a specific frame for you, TSS. It's actually the one coming
in the episode anyway.
I just like the picture where it's like, we'll give you the Ditto
there you go.
for 2 million unmarked bills.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's. Well, like I said, the illegal substances have
When you
finally
step
been
on a
digitally
Lego.
imported from Alola after sucking fucking 19 weeks. Finally got the drugs in.
When you step on a Lego.
Yeah, so this week's episode of Pocket Monsters 2019 was an interesting one because it was a Team Rocket focused episode, and let's add that to the counter of good Team Rocket episodes, and so far we got 0 bad Team Rocket episodes in this reboot era.
Amen to that, brother.
I know, right? So good. So I'm so happy with how things turned out with this episode. I know maybe a couple of people were probably a little saddened by the fact that Team Rocket did not stay with Ditto. Honestly, that would have been pretty cool to see. But with what they did with Ditto in this episode, I genuinely enjoyed it a lot. There was a lot of comedy, a lot of good humor, slapstick moments that one would enjoy. And that's as much as I can really say about this episode. There is a lot that happened, but it's like, if I want to just word it in one sentence, it was a nice 30-minute comedy episode through and through.
You can't tell me that this will be the end of that Ditto.
No, that Ditto's going to come back. That Ditto's going to be that Magikarp from Sun and Moon who's going to come back as a Gyarados or something. Like, he's just going to reoccur throughout the series. Because he has potential. That's the thing about it, Eevee. He has so much, or she. I don't know what gender this Ditto is. I'm pretty sure it's probably...
I think it's a she.
Neutral.
Well, Jesse calls it a she, but it's
I hear she in that episode.
Yeah, so if it is a she, then, well, we'll go with the she. But she has so much potential.
And I like it too because Ditto and Jesse all share one goal in common.
Yeah, they do. They want to be models.
Well, actors.
And I always like when they bring back the side of Jesse.
Jesse's a self-proclaimed actress.
Yeah. Like, it's felt like the one like really consistent thing with Jesse's character since like AG or so that they just kind of keep bringing back up.
And I'm happy for that. I think this is one of the things that they could do with her now that they don't work in some form of donut truck no more like in the previous series. Yeah. They have to do something now, and clearly you could see that they are. Well, at least with Jessie anyway, she's trying to legit be a movie model or something, or an actress of some form.
Yeah, I'm just happy that we got to see the Team Rocket man cave one more time, because I was afraid.
I think that's going to actually be the real cave moving forward.
A nice neon sign.
It's so cool.
The neon sign, I love it.
It's like an underground bar or something.
Well, exactly. Because like I listened to the episodes with headphones, and I noticed that like when they're in the man cave, there's like an actual like kind of like a little buzz that comes off of the neon sign that I normally
like
hear.
Yeah, the 60 hertz hum that you hear from the.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, I didn't notice that last time, but like this time I was like, I
don't think this neon sign was there in the last time we were there. I think that was added in this episode.
They're upgrading it. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't wait for it to become like a 5-star platinum hidden base at the end of this series, man.
Yeah, but they need a pool table. I don't see a fucking pool table.
Yeah, you gotta give it time.
They're working on it.
Also, maybe they don't want a pool table. Jesus Christ.
Listen, it's like continuity. Don't get everything right away. Let things gradually evolve.
We snip all our crack, Jess.
Why did you do that?
Ooh, Jesse, make those rolls double.
Ooh, that nose can.
That's what they were waiting for. They're waiting for I told you they were waiting for the delivery from Alola, but the problem is the freaking the customs took too fucking long.
Listen, man, can you blame
the delivery
them?
Man melted on the way to Kanto.
Oh my god!
Unfortunately, the current epidemic is delaying that shipment.
We gotta tell the boss that the Colombian sugar's not here.
Yeah, see, look, Wobbuffet in that image is trying to look for it and just can't find it.
No, he's high as fuck right now.
Also, can I comment on Wobbuffet real fast? Because this is the one thing that made me like lift an eyebrow hard. So everybody's imagining what they would do if Ditto is like a part of their team, right? And the fucking Wobbuffet imagines Ditto being a female Wobbuffet. I'm just like, what the fuck?
That's a.
Well,
I mean, that's,
well,
yeah,
that
that's
was-
a fair.
that
That's a
was
fair
something.
response.
That's
He's
a
like-
fair one because it's like I want to get stuck in the daycare with you.
Yeah, right. But it's just
That
so
sounds
like,
Glaceon with the freaking fatness and the goopiness.
Damn, boy,
And
he's
the,
thick.
Damn, that's a thick ass boy.
you got Glaceon at home.
The settlements with the like the Glameow towel. That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
So
Meow's
weird,
reaction to it, though. He's just like, Glaceon's not fat.
It's not fat.
Bing Shungus.
Doesn't that reference the episode where
Chungion. There you go.
he fell in love with the Glameow and Senna?
It's traumatic for him.
Yeah, it's dramatic.
Yeah,
Well,
because
this is not a per ugly tale.
now you got to remember, and this is also continuity. If you remember back in Sun and Moon when Meowth was in that nightmare phase, remember those 3 Pokemon that were there? It was
Yeah.
Gardevoir,
Yep.
Lopunny, and Glaceon.
Yep.
And so this was a nice little callback to that. And that's why Meowth reacted the way he did, because he enjoys Glaceon.
Yeah.
So
Well, and he also really liked
Wow.
that Gardevoir at the beginning of the episode.
exactly, as well, which was also part of that whole nightmare fantasy he had with the Mimikyu back in the start of Sun and Moon. I love little nods like this that people might, not notice right away.
Again, it's the references that you have to really dig deep for. It's like Easter eggs again. So, love that.
Glaceon's considered waifu bait? I mean, come on. Well,
No, it shouldn't be.
it is, though.
Why?
It is.
It
Just
is.
because it is.
Specifically Vaporeon out of the entire evolution line.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
What for what? KG, that sounds.
Do you
way
want me
nastier.
to go through the whole acid
No,
armor
I'm
talk
saying
That
again?
nice
sounds
and
way
wet.
worse
No.
than I think you meant it, KG.
No, did you forget about the whole
Well, did you
Vaporeon?
forget about the whole Vaporeon picture?
I'm confused.
Wait, what?
So Polly,
Let's go.
let me explain.
Fly
Yeah,
through
I don't know if you need to.
yeah, there was a picture, and it long story short, somebody on Twitter put that Vaporeon was like the best Pokemon to have intercourse with. That we'll just leave it at that.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, that old ass picture. That was
That
dumb.
Oh.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
What we're gonna do?
A goose with a knife comes.
Yeah, but
Goose
long
always
story
been there.
short-
That's the funny part.
Just keep going. Christ.
Yeah, and would you classify this episode for real as like filler or development episode?
Filler.
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 I say filler.
No, because Gold caught a fucking Rattata. It's not filler.
I keep
so-
forgetting that the
No,
captures
no.
are canon now.
See, this is what we do when that happens.
That's called a cop out.
Now we call them filler, but go catch it. Like
No.
those-
I know. See, the thing is, I legit forgot the capture, so now it is canon thanks to what just
'Cause
happened.
literally-
No, it happens in like the first 5 seconds. Of the
Yeah,
episode.
go catches the Rattata so randomly. Literally, the episode starts off, Rattata shows up, Pokeball gets thrown at it, Pokeball goes, nice!
Yeah, but technically,
And then that's
there's
it.
character. Yeah, but technically there's character development because that's
It's a stretch.
Wait, for who?
for
Yes.
both Ditto and Musashi.
Well, just Team Rocket development doesn't matter because that one.
If the Ditto plays a major role in the overarching plot, then I'll see it.
Yeah, that's literally what it is, and guess what? That's probably not gonna happen.
Probably not. Yeah,
Hey,
this is a one-off
let's
thing.
be fair. We all said that for Sun and Moon, and those characters came back.
Well, yeah,
A
but
lot.
I
Ditto,
don't watch Sun and Moon. I don't know what you're talking about.
You
Ditto's
need to
whole,
watch it.
and that's one thing that Terrell brought up one point last week that I thought was a good point. Whenever they bring up Ditto, they always gotta have the exact same plot for Ditto. It can't
Yeah.
transform right. Like what?
Well,
Yeah,
what
but
do
at
you
least
do
this
with
time-
Ditto then?
How about
this-
have an episode? How about have an episode where there's a mischievous Ditto that like transforms into other Pokemon and then does
That's
bad shit so that
Zorua's
the-
job. Don't take away Zorua's job.
I
And
would
the other-
I
I-
don't know who
At
Zora
least
doesn't
they
matter
made-
because he's Gen 5.
They
This
made
one at least
they-
had like
they-
more
Gen 4.
Go ahead.
defects than just the eyes. That was the nice part about it.
Yeah, but the thing was there was more to that because you've got to remember that this Ditto couldn't transform because the manager was yelling at it and it was very nervous.
Oh, screw the manager,
it
by the way.
actually
That
had
guy
a-
was a total.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy's a dirt jerk.
That reminded me of my old producer. Like whenever I see a movie episode, I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. It reminds me of.
The flashbacks.
Flashbacks.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I also agree with TSS. I actually like that. It's weird because I like Duplica and I like those episodes. Like I've
Yeah.
rewatched them a couple times. I think she was a fun recurring character, but
Man,
I think it was just focused more on her, and I felt like even the Ditto or her mini Ditto, they didn't really have much personality. Yeah, Mini did. They didn't really have, So this one, it was cool seeing the Ditto actually having like.
in Japanese is metapion.
I want to be fair. I don't. Just to be fair, it's not that I think it's a bad episode by any means.
No.
It's just that like it's redundant. Like it's
But-
it's another one of those episodes where it's like, oh, did you watch the anime before? Yeah, this is gonna seem kind of familiar. And it's still, and to be fair, it's still an improvement. It is a better done like Ditto like episode, but it still kind of still hinges in that same little safe space of the Ditto can't transform. And it's a nice Team Rocket episode. The problem I have with nice Team Rocket episodes, they don't amount to anything. They're just nice Team Rocket episodes.
However, this has one of the best rocket sequences ever in the entire
I
miniseries.
will say them saying the motto was actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
Well,
but
the motto
then-
has only been done like once or twice in the series.
yeah, but not
so
only the
far.
motto, it was the end where they're
Yeah.
taunting the shit out of them.
And I love how Jesse calls out Ad being like, "You dense motherfucker."
I love the double
have
wink,
to
by
get
the
a
way.
cue.
The double wink.
Yes.
Oh god, it was
Yeah,
great.
and
See,
then, like I said, that's when the cocaine hit again. That was
I can kind of relate to Ash with that because I'm pretty bad with body language myself. So
Yeah, that you. So you're gonna turn like Ash in the next picture that's gonna be shown off here. Where
James,
he's
like
just
you'll have to hit
skiing.
us with at least 100,000 volts. Like he puts
Wink,
emphasis on
wink.
that. Wink, wink.
I feel like it's really weird though because that would have normally happened if they had just fought him normally, like they would. Like it's so you're trying to be so extra about something that would normally happen if they just battled like normal. I don't know. That's my opinion.
The whole point about
I
it was
just thought
to
it was, like-
get the Ditto to reunite with the trainer again.
It was fun and it tied into like the whole acting thing between Jesse and.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you are right. That it was like her grand debut basically as an
I can tell you what the best gag in the episode was.
They're like Super Team Rocket.
The
Yes.
best gag in the
Super
episode
Rocket,
was when Jesse first says, I'm gonna give you a crash course in acting, and then literally the next scene is them talking about like a scheme with them as a magician, and Meowth and James look at each other and they're like, what happened to the acting coach thing? I don't know, I guess we're forgetting about that.
but the best part is Ditto slapping itself slapping itself in his own face.
Yeah, the warm-up,
like smack.
That's a common theater warm up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a pretty traditional thing.
I also kind of enjoyed the part where they were like the street magicians and like they had multiple opportunities to just steal people's Pokemon, but because the act failed, they were like, all right, well, here you go. We'll give them back. We'll be nice about it, showing that they're honorable villains, not just villains.
They ain't assholes.
And also I did like Musashi like faking like the foreigner accent, all that stuff. I love that.
Yeah. Okay, one thing I want to talk about that I really enjoyed from this episode, the new musical piece at the end of the episode when they were on top of the tree.
Yes.
That song was really good. If that's like Team Rocket's like emotional song that they're going to use for them, I absolutely enjoyed it. It was really great. So in terms of the music in this episode, also pretty good too. So can't say nothing. About that.
Also, as Sergi pointed out, this was the first episode that didn't use any tracks from the video game in the
Really?
Japanese version.
Well, no music in the dub.
Oh yeah, they don't need to change anything then with this episode. They could have this completely dub free, just cleaned up like that. There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess they go for scratching his head right now in frustration.
Yeah, exactly, right? But anyway, what were you gonna say? I think it was Polly actually. She was...
Oh, I said the Dora Explorer theme. That's what I call it.
The Dora the Explorer
theme. Forget what part that was.
Trying to remember off the top of my head. I don't think I recall it. Probably was when they were having the whole shooting segment with the Gardevoirs. Maybe. I don't know. I have to rewatch the episode again.
No, I think it might have been the street performer part.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch it then.
This Gardevoir.
I don't know if I should say my thoughts on
That Ditto
No, go
face.
right ahead. If anybody got their thoughts to share, I think this now
When
is
you
the
got the
perfect
greatest
opportunity.
girlfriend in the world, you try to figure out how she.
How about we hear Richie because he's
Yeah, go ahead, Rich.
I'm actually doing some other shit right now because I don't have much to
Nothing new to say to this one?
I guess the one thing I can say is I think I said this yesterday before Tasselzern that took a shit was basically I think you could take a lesson out of this episode and I commented how I really appreciate how sometimes in not all Pokemon episodes but certain Pokemon episodes you would never expect to get that type of thing where you can actually get a lesson out of this And the way I described it, which may sound a little bit weird and probably not make any sense, basically I said, well, look, the lesson here is basically you may be different, and it may be kind of hard at first to get used to what you're supposed to do, but with a little bit of love, with a little bit of support, you'll just get there. And I think I saw that from this episode. Maybe I'm the only one that sees it, but I think that's pretty accurate if you ask me. But other than that, I have really nothing else to say. I thought it was a pretty good lesson you can get from this episode.
Somebody pointed out on Twitter that Ash's development has gone up in this episode because he couldn't tell the difference when Ditto transformed into Pikachu and Diamond and Pearl, but here he like knows it on sight.
I mean, he stares. They stare at him for like 20 seconds.
I mean, that came from X and Y too, where the Hoopa made a bunch of Pikachu show up, and Ash knew which one was the real one. So
yeah,
it's
consistent.
Yeah, it's good that Ash has been around Pikachu long enough. He knows the difference without any actual issues. One thing I always found was interesting. Team Rocket was like, we'll give you back the Ditto if you give us all this unmarked money. The fact that the girl has the money.
Yeah, who gave her the money? How much money did they ask for?
Right,
The whole ransom thing was just so hilarious to me because like I never thought there was gonna be like an actual like thing in the anime. Like you'd never see Team Rocket do like an actual like villainous act. Granted, they weren't serious about it, but it was still, like, just funny to see.
Literally, they said that though. They were like, because we're evil, and
yeah, because we're evil, we're demanding a ransom.
Right, and it's so funny to me because it's very clear. Even though Team Rocket's the bad guys, they have a connection with Ash in some way, shape, or form. So this was one of those episodes where it does feel like Team Rocket's working together with Ash, just indirectly.
Unintentionally, yeah.
Yeah, it's very indirect. So it is good to see stuff like that. Or like it'll take a thunderbolt to hurt us now, and then Jesse's like winking, and Ash is like, a thunderbolt. Pikachu use Razor Leaf.
Actually, I think that would have been funnier if he used like
the
whole thing is they kind of
spite. Don't tell me what to do.
I mean, you could still tell. I mean, the funny thing is they made that scene where Satoshi is like still kind of oblivious. Like, I don't know what the hell you're saying, but Thunderbolt, let's do it.
Right.
Yeah. Even in the end, this man doesn't change. Like, what the hell?
Well, it's kind of like KG.
What?
What? Oh!
Christ.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh.
Never change, KG. Never change.
Never change. We love you.
Never change. We love you.
Okay. I don't know what happened, but okay.
Sonically, of course.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm confused.
You don't know that shows a picture of Wolverine with a picture of KG in it.
Why do you have that, Tyrone?
I don't. I'm just saying.
He's lying. He's
It's a
fucking
meme.
lying.
It's a
He has
meme.
that photo. He has a rose in his mouth.
Somebody. Donnie, make it happen.
No, don't
Why
do that.
is it going to Donnie for? Why is he?
I don't know, because he always makes the pictures.
Donnie, get that shit.
Tyrone just was a bunch of
Replete,
weird fan art.
unsightly garlic, Big Brother. Okay, good.
Wait, what's happening?
No, one of the URL
Things
links.
that confuse everyone.
I don't know. What
It's a good link.
Oh, okay.
Is a what?
A good link.
Oh.
It's
How
not
would you know?
It's not a dead link.
It could be if I killed it
Mm,
Ooh,
with
the
my
rock
gun.
moved.
No, I'm
Pokemon Gun, as my brother.
So how did we feel about Ash and Go in this episode, by the way? Now
they don't really do
Because
anything.
they don't really do anything. Yeah.
There's just more reboot stuff.
He's an
I do
asshole.
like that. I do
You
like
can
that.
see that Reboot's actually doing attacks on its own without Go's commands. Yeah.
Because I don't respect the man who doesn't respect my ability to train.
I don't respect the man.
I don't respect the man who only throws balls to catch Pokemon. You gotta
You're
fight
supposed to
them
catch
first.
them. Yeah.
You're supposed to fight them first. You don't just throw balls.
Yeah, but it's nice.
Oh, also we see how strong Reboot is in comparison to like Ash and Pikachu and them because like he'll use Ember and it did nothing. Like Wobbuffet
That also doesn't make sense because shouldn't it reflect back based on
yeah, I don't know what happened. Well, Wobbuffet just blocked it and that was it.
To be fair, Jesse said do the thing, so I guess that was the thing.
Do the thing.
Yeah,
Do the thing with the ability, when the attack and the move.
Oh no,
No,
no ranch.
You
We
gotta
ain't
have
ranching
Tyrone
this
do
shit
it.
up.
You gotta have Tyrone do it.
gotta pass
You
the
gotta,
champagne.
you gotta use the attack that stops the other attack in the ranch. You know what I'm talking about.
No, people are gonna be so confused with what's going on. I don't think the community even knows.
People on YouTube are gonna be like, what the
Well,
fuck drugs are
Tyrone,
these?
explain why Cosby loves rain.
I'm sure we've done the Bill Cosby.
No,
joke
we've
more.
done it,
but
but
you
we've
haven't
never
explained
done
it.
it in the streams.
Never explained it. Tyrone,
Okay.
I want to be put in context. It's on KG and yours channel all the time, at least in the few of the commentary videos, and there is no
Yes.
context.
But
for
never
why
the
it
yeah.
exists.
Never in the main one, yeah.
Because we were
okay.
drunk when it happened. No, we weren't.
But we might be.
No, don't lie to those people. Are you streaming while intoxicated, sir? No.
So now that this picture is up, I gotta ask, what did she do with the money?
She
Give
took
it to
back.
Ash and
Took it
go.
back. Took it back.
That wasn't
Yeah.
real money, Tyrone.
Oh, it was just,
Wacky
No,
bucks.
Monopoly
Tyrone,
dollars.
You wanna know what I
Tyrone.
wanted it to be? They
No,
open it
Tyrone.
up and it's a bunch of phone books, and they're like, ah,
No,
shit, we were
Tyrone,
supposed to
you
put the
wanna know
phone
what it
books
was?
over the money.
Tyrone, you wanna know what it was?
What?
It was poke dollars.
It's just a bunch of bottle cap.
James would love that though.
I would say so.
Bring
James would have.
James
Oh, the bottle caps have returned.
Yeah, it was James that was asking for the ransom of 1 million bottle caps. That's why she got it so easily. There you go. Perfect plot line.
Almost,
Right there.
that's a gag right there. That would have been funnier. There, she opens it up. Are those limited edition bottle caps? Jesse, Jesse. like he's like, come on, Jesse, look at the bottle caps.
Do something for
That's
me
not what
for
we're here
once.
for.
Also, I like Reboot just like nonchalantly just kick the can into the vending
Oh,
machine.
the trash
garbage
can, yeah.
Yeah, I just
He's
like
right.
that.
It's
And,
weird.
and the crazy thing is, if you look at that scene, you actually hear Reboot just kick the can. You hear the knock of him kicking the can.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's kind of drowned out by everybody talking, but it's just like a little
Yeah,
background
but you hear
noise,
it.
and I
Yeah,
like
but you
that.
hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you hear that, and it was consistent too. That's what I like. That's that. Pay attention to detail.
Yeah, just little details like that that are.
Yeah, so let's now pass this on to other peeps if they got anything else to say. I know we got John, Polly, Evie. Normally they aren't the ones that are usually on the pod. So if you guys have anything you'd like to say, is there anything you want to bring up?
I just want to say that I love how supportive Team Rocket was in this episode. Like before, like it seemed like they really tried to just kind of push the Pokemon and like do what it's supposed to do, right? But here it was even like if you got it for like a second, like he transforms into like a Meowth perfectly for a second, like he can't hold it, but they were like, "Oh, that's good, you almost got it." I was like, I love seeing that side of Team Rocket, you know? It's like showing that they actually like they do deeply care for Pokemon.
It's sad that I want Ditto to be with Team Rocket more so than I wanted to be with the original trainer.
It's like
Actually, that's literally where I'm at. That's where I
oh
was
yeah,
at with it.
it's another one of those reasons where it's like I don't like the gacha machine because I love how Team Rocket has like they form those bonds with their Pokemon over the course of the series, just like Ash does, and like
Yeah.
it shows you they are good guys at the end of the day, even if they're like on the bad side, you know. So
On the wrong side of the
that's like
law.
just
And I've been dangerously consistent with it with every Pokemon since
Yeah.
Gen 1. Like
yeah,
even
like that's
Ekans and
always been a
Koffings
part
have
of their
always-
character. From, like,
Yeah,
from
Ekans
day
and
one.
Koffings have always received Jesse and James's love. Like
Mm-hmm.
So I just want them to have like more episodes like this, like the Ditto, or just have Pokemon on their own. Like I wish that the gacha would just be like a temporary thing, or like maybe even some of their older Pokemon are in the gacha, like Mime Jr. and Carnivine and stuff like that. So I don't know. That's just my
Yeah,
thoughts on it. I love Team Rocket episodes in general. So
they're hinting towards I think Choodle. I think Choodle's slowly becoming a permanent member because Choodle's the only Pokemon I've been relatively interested in the gacha machine.
Also, he's powerful as hell.
That's why I'm interested in him because I love how the idea that this little baby Pokemon can do like these dangerously powerful
Like
attacks.
hydro pump.
Yeah.
I'm a fire in my laser.
That's what it looks like.
But anybody else want to talk about it? Is Polly here by any chance? Oh,
She's muted.
she muted. There you go.
Oh, just me. Oh.
Polly, you there?
How are you?
Yeah.
If you had anything you'd like to
Any
say
additional-
for the review, please.
Oh, there she is.
Did you have?
No, I guess I could just echo what everyone else said. I kind of like how this had the like the essence of an OS filler, but like with the sun and moon personalities of the current trio. So that kind of made it like an interesting mix. Like it felt like Kanto-y. I don't know if that's the right term, but I don't know. I just really enjoyed it, and there's nothing really much else to say. Everyone else kind of said what.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's a great
because
way to put it, actually. Like just a hybrid of like a Kanto and Sun and Moon filler.
I'm using
Like, the
Kanto-y as
best
an
of-
adjective.
Yeah, like the best of both
Very
worlds,
Kanto-y.
you know?
That was very Kanto-y of you, sir.
That doesn't sound like a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
Gen 1 was the greatest. That was very
Hey, don't bring that up in my house.
That was a very Kanto-y sentence you just said.
Like a damn.
I don't like how Kanto that was. If you,
All right, I don't like how Kanto-y that was, sir.
what was it, like Cash Money or some shit like that? That wasn't very cash.
yeah, actually, Polly brings up a good point. Is that it is a mix of like how Gen 1, like the original series, and Sun and Moon would handle this situation.
Donnie here makes a fantastic point, and he says that the best thing about this episode, they got to go as off model as they could with Ditto. That's really good. Because I think, but some of my favorites also are like the ones we haven't shown, like the failed Sonansu Wobbuffet transformation.
Oh, where he's like thin, or the salamence with
like
the sticky, small little fin tail.
Yeah, well, we talked about the salamence, but I'm saying what we're talking about is the Wobbuffet one with the where it looks like anorexic Wobbuffet. That was some nice stuff. It's like it got it, and then all of a sudden just shriveled up.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. They really. I mean, I would say that this current art style gives them the freedom to really make the Pokemon characters flexible, and do some really cool effects like the
I will say,
transformation.
this is definitely the most interesting looking Ditto I've ever seen in the series.
Yay.
Yeah, 'cause I almost forgot that, and I know it's gonna be irrelevant as hell. But Drake from the Orange Islands, he had a Ditto. if anyone gives a shit, and it didn't do much except turn into Pikachu. I think that was the only thing it did. So it's so I guess that's why they have to do gimmicks with Ditto, because having a Ditto just be a normal Ditto is kind of boring.
Yeah, there's not really much you can do experiment-wise with a Pokemon that's really
that has the
main
ability
gimmick.
to turn into every Pokemon.
Exactly. It's gonna be a one-sided gag through and through till the end, and it's never gonna change.
Also, I like the color of Ditto in this.
It could turn into like different Pokemon, but it's using the wrong moves for them and shit.
He uses Hydro Pump as a Pikachu.
Right.
Like, that right there would be a funny gimmick.
They've kind of been like altering like the coloration of certain Pokemon, like Ditto and
Gengar.
Gengar, make them look more aesthetically pleasing, I guess. Like they fit the tone of the series better, I guess.
Probably because they're playing a more prominent role.
Yeah. It's just one of those like really subtle things that like kind of stands out as you're watching the episode.
Yeah, because it looks more darker purple than what it usually does, and is when it's pink.
Yeah, that's the thing right there.
And also the effects of like shading. I love the effects of shading, especially when the rockets were depressed.
Oh yeah, the dark gloomy colors.
That whole like sunset scene at the end with like the intense shading with on the Super Team Rocket, that whole thing, like that was very well done.
Ollie, we gonna say something?
The woods look beautiful. That whole scene. I was watching the episode, but I was just mesmerized at the same time by how pretty it looks.
I think that's what makes it great. Now they got away from melted faces in Alola, and now they've actually gone to to more squared. I mean, more refined character models, but more dynamic shading.
Yeah.
And I really like that.
Yeah, because there is shading in this series. That's the big key there. Sun and Moon was, of course.
I think it wasn't in Lumio. Was it? What? Not Lumios. It was Castelia City or some shit. Like they showed like a screenshot showing Best Wishes versus PM 2019.
Oh, it was about Vermilion City that they showed it off with.
Yes.
Also, there was another screenshot as well showing consistency with this series. Because at the very end of Best Wishes Season 2, I believe it was during the time when they were in the area before they went on the train ride. They were like in some kind of cafe-esque area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
And in PM 2019, that entire location is revisited again, and the entire design is 1-to-1 to the Best Wishes one. It's not completely redesigned, it's not scrapped or anything. No, they took what they had from Best Wishes Season 2 and applied that design into PM 2019.
Just with that ugly Best Wishes cotton candy filter removed.
Exactly. That's the only thing
Yeah.
that was removed from it, but everything remains the same, and I appreciate that consistency, because when you have a series going on for 20 years, it's not going to be very easy to do, especially with cities that you don't really put much attention to. I mean, Vermilion City was like only appeared once in like whenever it can, you know.
Yeah,
So
something that subtle kind of changed my mind. I was like, maybe they are paying attention, because like nobody would have. I was surprised anybody even noticed it in the first place. I was like, wow, like somebody recognized this random street in Vermilion City. Like, yeah,
Maybe it was the same artist.
yeah, maybe.
if it was, then that artist has a good memory, because holy shit.
Well, I mean, remember they have to have all the Sakuga stuff. You know, the people they got to make the prints and things.
Yeah.
Also, Seijin Thomas worked on this episode as well. Another a British artist. If you look at the credits.
I feel like I've heard that name before. I think he did. Did he do stuff in Sun and Moon?
Yes.
I'm trying to remember if I can recall a scene. Seijin Thomas. I'll probably look it off in the sidelines then in regards to that.
Yeah. He has a Twitter.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Let me see. I'm gonna try to see if I can find him real quick.
Donnie Art says he's on one of the Discords that he's on. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, he's interacting with the community in some way, shape, or form. Well, if anything, I just hope that community is not trying to do anything insane to hinder this man. And also,
well, I'll tell you this much. I like how Iwane has been pretty much interacting with folks too. I like that.
yeah, I feel like there's a more connected,
connection.
there's more of a connection going on here with the creators and the community. And I hope it's gonna
even Shinji Miyazaki, like he's not like the composer anymore, but he's been more active on Twitter, just like replying to people and liking stuff. So
yeah,
it's
maybe
nice to
one
see
day.
that like the staff is more interactable now.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I mean,
appreciate it.
they have to change. I mean, the thing is though, social media drives excitement for series now, so they know that that they know that they need to interact with folks, and they like to see fan art. I mean, we see a lot want to like retweet tons of fan art, fantastic fan art, and then it's like, then he comes on Twitter, it's like, oh, I did this like at 9 o'clock this morning, and he just posts like a picture of Iris or something.
It's Burgundy. He
Burgundy,
remembers
yeah, that's-
Burgundy.
Yeah, like he's the only one that remembers these characters.
Well, because he had to do a lot of the key art for these. So
Yeah.
it's like, that's a lot. And the
he
Sabah,
treats them like his family, man.
the Sabah, I love it.
Yeah,
Like, here,
and also
I have
Baby
30
Suba.
minutes of spare time between animating episodes. Here's like just a masterpiece of a drawing.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, this is a sketch, and it's like something that fucking would take 3 years to make if I was to do something, and he does it in 30 minutes. He's incredible. I once again, massive praise and love to all the people working on this series.
He has the quickness like Bob Ross.
Yeah, and happy little mistakes or something like that. Happy little accidents.
I guess if you've drawn the same characters enough times, you kind of get a knack for it.
You would say that, but then again, we shifted the art styles to where it's all new now. But actually, Joey brings up a good point. I don't know in regards to that, and I'll just say it for those who don't know. Joey asks, do you think future episodes might get delayed because of this virus? Now,
No.
if I was to answer this,
No.
I would say no, because if I'm correct, a lot of the episodes are created months in advance.
Yeah, they make like 10 episodes at a time, and also considering that they are in enclosed spaces and they're not in countries that are under mandatory lockdown right now.
Yeah.
Like remember, you have OLM Asia and Japan working on them.
Yeah, I did hear something about Asia, though. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a lockdown, though.
I know a lot
Yeah.
of like anime dubs are being delayed right now, but not so much like the actual
Animation,
Yeah.
themselves.
Because they're normally created in advance. That's why you still see some going to this season and some holding on till the next season. Like for ReZero's being delayed till summer, I think. Whereas with Snafu is still coming out this season.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see what's going to happen. Of course, with this whole incident that's going down across the globe, none of us can say anything. We can only speculate at this point because we don't know how long this can last or how long will this last. And therefore, depending on what happens moving forward, will dictate whether something will delay or just straight up continue as normal.
If people aren't jackasses and try to go play basketball in the fucking park, we can get back very soon.
Right.
No, man, we're still gonna keep that there. It's
Yeah,
never
I was
gonna
getting
change.
calls from family members like every park. I'm like, that defeats the fucking point.
Yeah. Listen, we will come out okay. It's just the moment of just knowing when we will, and then at that point, it's something I can't say for sure. But for now, all I can say is, my heart, thoughts, and prayers go out to everybody affected by this, to those who are, of course, paying respect to the law and keeping the social distancing in mind and continuing to respect and praise the workers. And we have to say to these heroes as well, the doctors, the nurses, the grocers, the pharmacists, everyone, police officer, fire department, the drivers as well for ambulance and all that. Everybody needs to be loved, and I love what they're doing here in New York City. I don't know if you've noticed this, TSS. Around I think 7:00 at night, they have this thing where they do for like a minute or two a clapping moment within the entire city. Where of course this is a way of them thanking all the workers for doing the job that they do.
It's dead around here.
Yeah, I think it's only in like the heart of New York City, within Manhattan, around
Manhattan,
there. Yeah, so that's a thing there. And I really liked it. I saw the videos of it online, and just hearing thousands of people clapping in that magnitude made me know that yes, there are people out there who are respecting what's happening out there and ensuring that people can indeed, obey the law. It's just sad that
it's not to mention that $500 fines will be given out.
Oh yeah, that's a new thing now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I just don't want to get a fine. Yeah. That's pretty much how it is now.
Yeah, you got to keep social distance.
It's so stupid. Listen, man, I hate this mindset of like, oh, I don't care about this until it affects me. That's the worst thing. I hate when people have that
mentality.
Yeah. It's rude.
I mean, my honest opinion is this: you gotta, stay home now so you can play later, because if you don't stay home now, there might not be a later.
Exactly. You have to be safe.
Well, can I come back as a monkey?
Yeah, we're gonna come out as cavemen if we don't have any shaving tools around here.
I'll take that too.
Ooh, fire.
Sounds like we're on punishment. The more you go out, the more you.
The more.
Oh yeah, that's why you have to start.
They say like, oh, it's only a 3% death rate, but it's like if there's 100 M&Ms and 3 of them are poisoned and they put them all in a bowl, do you still want an M&M?
No.
Yes.
Hell no.
Okay. I don't know.
I want Skittles.
Yeah.
There you go. Throw the whole bowl away and get a new one.
Yeah, taste the rainbow.
Well, okay, so
apparently I'm coming back to Skittles now.
so
It's a life choice.
When I cut that there, I just want to talk about.
Like that.
I want to talk about something not Pokemon for like a couple of minutes here, because I know because I won't be on. Why not?
Also, we don't have anything else to say. In fact, I think this is like the shortest review for an episode out of all of
The
them.
episode, I was saying, outside of the Team Rocket stuff, the episode didn't give as much. So yeah.
Exactly, it was a good episode, but there just isn't enough to talk about this.
Right. So, Digimon Adventure is coming Sunday. Sunday morning, 9 a.m., which means 8 p.m. Eastern Saturday night, which is very nice. Now, the funny part is most, like 95% of the main Digimon voices are coming back, but the kids are going to be different. You're going to like this. So Yamato, which is Matt, I think his name was Matt in the dub. His
Yeah.
voice actor, his voice actor is the same voice actor as Lucario. So yeah, John's gonna love that.
Good job,
Oh
John.
God, no.
I love how everyone just shifted that directly to John.
Good job, John.
Yeah.
You fucking did.
I've already been
And,
through enough torment in this stream.
And Taichi is gonna be voiced by the same person who did Sanpei in X and Y.
Yeah, it's a little interesting that the kids are being changed this time around.
Yes.
Of course,
But
I understand why for certain, because unfortunately some of them are no longer here with us. So if this is their way of handling a new era, I'm perfectly fine with it. And also, I mean, to be fair, they have the whole Kisuna evolution thing that happened. So I think it's like a way to pay respect by them by ending their journey there and by starting a new era with this new cast of VAs here.
Right, but the Digimon like Agumon and Palmon,
Yeah,
are
those
gonna
are
be
always
the same.
gonna. You can't change them. They are to the core what makes this franchise be what it is. You know, because Agumon always appears in almost every single series.
I mean, it's like that is the mascot. I mean,
Exactly. You can't
He's
do
the
that,
Pikachu of Digimon.
right? And also, if I'm
Yeah.
correct, I think you can vouch on this one, TSS, because the narrator.
Yes.
If I'm correct, was Goku's VA.
Yes. Masako Nozawa.
Yeah, God bless that woman. I'm so happy she's still kicking.
But
ass.
I feel that they're gonna do more of the backstory this time because they showed more of Odaiba in the 30-second trailer.
Yeah, because most of the adventure was in the digital world, of course.
Yeah,
So-
because they didn't get into the real like backstory until like episode 26. But I think they're gonna be doing that. Digimon Adventure. It's
The
gonna be
reboot.
Digimon Adventure. It's like Digimon Adventure : and then a Digivice. That's the name of the fucking series.
That is such a dumb name, though. I just would have just preferred if it was just.
Well,
Digimon.
I mean, you think about it this way. You know, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition was Street Fighter 2 apostrophe. So that's probably what it is.
Someone says I sometimes think Kizuna is an apology to how bad Try was. Try was. I'm so disappointed with Try, because it was like one of those that's like I expected better from you, but then I remembered it's by Toei Animation, and I'm like, well, shit.
I personally would like to see the Digivolution sequences in this new series. You know, they're going to
It's gonna be
full out with
3D.
the CG stuff. I would love to see that. But I'm wondering, well, we already know that Butterfly's not coming back. So
That
finally
song
getting new
finally
music.
is like a butterfly. It migrated to the unknown now.
So we have two new opening and ending songs, and then we finally. And I'm wondering though, and the person who is doing the BGM also did freaking Gundam, like Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny.
Okay.
So yeah,
Now, I ain't the biggest Gundam fan, so I can.
and also Hunter x Hunter, the original.
Hey.
Okay, so there you go. See, you
Nice.
had to go with
Oh,
the
yeah.
mainstream titles, TSS, to get their attention.
I mean, I had to think about it off the top of my head.
yeah,
The
I-
1999 Hunter x Hunter.
Yes.
yes. Of course, I never watched Hunter x Hunter, so I can't say anything about
How
that.
dare you?
Gee, goddamn.
Someone hit him. What?
What?
Nothing.
Oh,
Slap him
okay.
with a screen.
Right before your birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Damn.
Damn it.
I'm still in this man's grapes until he watches Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, listen, the only time I'm ever going to watch Hunter x Hunter is when Hiatus X Hiatus has stopped being a thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the anime's over. Just watch the anime. Just watch the 2011 anime.
The 2011 one or the 1991? Nine?
No, I would say
2011 one, damn it.
Everyone
What's wrong
here,
with the
I think-
1999 one, though?
It's
It
not-
ain't
it's-
finished.
Yeah, that's really what it is. It ain't finished. Like the 2011 one ends on a note that could be like the end of the series.
Yeah, it's like it's over
Yeah.
at that point.
Huh, okay. When I get a chance, I'll watch it. But I have like
Do it.
too much anime to watch next season, so.
That's a mood.
I have a lot of
We need to go
mangas
over
to
that.
read right now.
I'm sure I have some anime in the back burner I need to watch.
Snafu.
Oh, yeah.
The new
gotta-
No,
season's
you
coming.
already watched the first. You
I
watched
gotta
the
come-
first two seasons, didn't you, Tyrone?
Hmm?
Didn't you watch Snafu?
I'm caught up to Snafu, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I guess I was referring to the new one. I believe the dub is officially Snafu Climax.
Oh.
Okay.
So I like the title for that. And it seems, judging from the title, it really is the end.
I don't want to talk about it. So shut up, Kevin.
All right, listen, we're gonna have to slowly talk about it every week. I'm gonna
You can't
put
make me.
Snafu on the pod talks. If we never get a chance to
don't.
talk much about it in like the Anipod stuff, we'll definitely talk about it in the regular pod. Because Snafu to me is one of my all-time favorite animes in the list. And I didn't even watch Snafu when it aired. It wasn't until one of you guys recommended Snafu to me that I actually started watching it. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Evie here was the one that introduced me to Snafu at this point, because Evie has always introduced me to like a lot of the good anime that I would have skipped unless he had recommended it to me. Like Kanata no Astra, to name one there, which is probably my favorite anime of last year.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that, so... I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to come down with this new season. Not just for Snafu, but anime in general. It's a good time. And I can't wait.
Speaking of time, we really need to get we really need to get back to our anime pod.
Oh, man, I know. And I apologize to everybody as well, to those who love watching that. It's just, my mind has just been off at this point. I'm lost. And just like everybody else, really, everyone's kind of lost at what they need to do, where to go next, etc. Because with the situation happening right now, what can one do? And unfortunately, that affected me in a way to where I had forgotten certain things, like with Evie here, with the responsibility of also handling the Anipod stuff. So I apologize on that. I promise you guys, we will come back to that. We need to come back to that because Snafu is my love. I love that series so much. I need to see that through and through, and also share my thoughts on what's happening to that series in the final season.
I might actually just join in for the Digimon stuff because I want to talk
about
Digimon
but the thing is, with the Digimon stuff, I don't think you're going to be able to do it this week if we do one, because you said it's on Sunday, whereas we normally do it on Saturdays.
Yeah, so we would have to do no
unless we migrate it to Sunday.
Well, no, because it airs 8 p.m. Saturday.
But will they be subbed by that point? I guess that doesn't matter to you because you normally watch it raw sometimes, right?
Well, I think if anything, we could you could give up your first impressions on it the Monday following.
If you can't do it on Saturday, and if you can Saturday, that's great. If you can't, then you can of course hold it on
Digimon Watch Party, but Digimon Watch Party would be on like Saturday because that's when it airs. But if you want to do it, if they want to do a Digimon Watch Party on Sunday,
yeah, I think it also depends on like when the subs come out for it too. If the subs come out right on time on Saturday, then we'll definitely do one. I would love that.
Yeah, but I don't know if Crunchy is picking it up or not. Or
I haven't heard any talks about it.
No.
Pardon me for a second, but I believe it's time to say happy birthday to Mr. KG
Oh,
on the East Coast.
So I was in my timeline.
Happy birthday!
Yeah,
Happy birthday!
You're not old enough yet.
Where's the cake? I have no cake. I'm eating grapes. In fact, the grapes I talked about 2 hours ago, I'm still eating them.
Blow out your birthday grapes.
Just
blow out your
take a birthday can at one of those suckers.
I'm eating one right now.
Eat your birthday grapes. They're
get a
good for your
grape cake.
colon.
Yeah, I can't get a cake, so my bootleg is a grape.
Yeah, they're good. They're good for your colon.
My colonoscopy.
What?
That's what I heard.
Happy birthday.
I said they're good for your colon, damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Also, somebody gave 300 bitty bits. Thank you so much, Ty.
All right.
And look at the birthday cake right there. Thank you so much.
Oh, we got another one.
Oh, hi, Prof, coming in as well. Thank you so much for the bitty bits. Thank you guys so much. To those here in the call, I appreciate the birthday wishes. And to those in the chat as well, absolutely appreciate the birthday wishes. It's another new year. But at the end of the day, it's just another number in my life. At the end of the day, I'm always going to remain the same
all we got was
oldie.
Sword and Shield on my birthday.
I'm so sorry for your loss,
Tyrone.
Yeah, you sound like you're mad about it.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking, damn it. But happy birthday.
Let me have this.
Thank you. And with that, I'm going to enjoy this because my Drugalia thing is going to happen in like 2 hours. So I am going to love every minute.
It's his birthday. We can't. It's his birthday.
We're going to tolerate it for
this day on.
Yeah, we can't give him shit on it. It's his birthday.
I mean, I'll still give him shit on it, but it'll be tomorrow.
Yeah. Wait until tomorrow. Wait until April Fool's Day if you can, please. That would be great.
I love that your birthday's right before April.
Yeah, and isn't like the following also like other friends' parties as well? Hint, nudge, nudge.
What if April Fool's Day come in and we're like, the government's like, we were just playing. Y'all can go outside now.
That's dark.
That's dark. Ah shit, we're going to purge, aren't we?
I lost
No,
everything.
I would take a can of aerosol and just throw it at somebody's head.
What? I don't think you're allowed to have aerosol then.
Listen,
no.
man.
Like ever.
No, what you could have Lysol
well,
instead.
well, what you can do? Well, I'll take a can of WD-40. Same shit.
No, use Lysol. It's a good aerosol effect.
Well, to be fair, WD-40 is good shit, so we're fine with that.
Yeah.
Also works great with car windows. Just
Good.
Yes,
That
it
means
does.
I'm not gonna throw it. What the?
Fire in the hole.
Oh my goodness!
Somebody threw it.
You're gonna learn today.
Listen,
what?
if you're gonna throw it, don't throw it here, okay? We're trying to live ourselves here, man.
To be fair, you won't notice it. You'll be dead by then.
Touche.
okay.
So rest in peace to the person that died.
It was you.
Oh.
On his birthday? Jesus.
On his motherfucking birthday.
Oh, Jordan's
Not
birthday is
a
also the
good
same day
birthday.
as mine. So, hey, happy birthday to you.
Who has the better birthday?
To the 31st days whatever this month is. March, yeah, we're March.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
How the fuck? What?
He's
drunk.
old. He's got Alzheimer's.
Already?
Yep.
I don't think that's how it works.
That is.
And I'm not very
Ain't
knowledgeable.
what I heard.
KG learned Alzheimer's.
I feel bad for anyone born on February
wait.
29th.
KG
He
needs
forgot.
to forget.
He forgot a move to learn all
Learn
time.
Alzheimer's. I was just gonna say, but wait, KG.
Keep relearning it.
Right.
And learning.
Wait, what move did I take out for it though?
Amnesia.
Wait, what? I had amnesia.
KG forgot amnesia and learned
It's more
Alzheimer's.
like Amnesia evolved.
5 years
Right.
younger than KG. Okay.
But like I said before, I'ma still maintain and being the same old me. So if that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's up to you to decide. But I'm gonna still remain the same old me as I always do.
I have my opinion.
We'll
so I won't
label
say
it as a
here.
good thing for right now.
For
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It won't stay that way. We know how you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're 50 years old and you're still doing the podcast, we're like, all right, it's time to do something else.
Yeah, you might need to change up your style, buddy.
What the
Alrighty.
fuck?
What the duck is what you meant to say.
Honk.
What the honk?
No!
Honk.
Alright.
Time
Fine.
passes so fast.
KG, you're gonna play good job tomorrow for your birthday, okay?
Would you guys let me?
Why are you telling him to do that?
Because he
it's his
wants
birthday.
to.
He
Oh,
wants
if he
to.
wants it, that's fine.
All right, we're playing you. Well, you heard that here, folks. We're gonna play good job.
Good job.
Wait, why did it turn into we're gonna? God damn it!
Because we're gonna watch him, which is
Tyrone. I
no,
wanted the option.
Terrell. If we watch him, we don't have to buy it. Shut up. Damn.
I thought we were gonna play Uno.
Tyrone's like, I can't do nothing.
No, wait. I thought Uno was for your stream.
Right.
Yeah, but y'all still have to pay for it.
No, you make it sound like
See,
I can't pay
see,
for it.
See, his stream is going
No,
to be
I
free.
mean,
Damn it. See, you're
for
not thinking economically. That's what your problem is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, my bad, Tyrone.
Right. We got to think economically. He's going to spend the money, not us.
What about that 51 games game? What about that 51 games game?
Oh yeah. That one.
Oh.
Anyway, good stream.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go back to my Animal Crossing game.
Well,
so.
I mean, all those tabletop games look fun.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying good stream. That's
Yeah, who
all
am I
I'm
gonna play it with?
Me.
saying.
No, that would mean I have to go outside. I
Just
can't
to
do
do
that
what?
now in
Online?
quarantine hours.
On to online play, man.
They have online play?
Come on,
Yeah.
yo.
For that one, yeah.
I didn't know that the 51 games game had online play.
Yeah, it
I'm so
does.
sad.
Oh, okay, I'll pay attention to that later then.
No, you won't.
Why you make it sound like I won't? I bought games so much that I don't even know what to do with them. I haven't even played like 7 of the games here that I have so far.
Maybe you need to save your money.
I should.
We should play.
I wish
But
I
you're
just knew
not-
what to say after that.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're not going to.
Yeah, you
No. Speaking of which, I do need to buy the Dragalia thing,
the,
actually. Hold
Maybe I
on.
could find like the PC version of Uno. I know it's on Steam or something, maybe.
If it's for $1, we're
I
good.
actually wouldn't be against playing Uno. I'll say that right now.
Actually, last time I checked, it was a discount down to $3, I believe, from $10. Its original price.
Oh, where? On PC?
No, on Steam. Yeah.
Oh, let me go check that real quick. Hold on a second.
I could afford that.
Let me see how
Yeah,
my
I can't
quarantine
afford
bucks are
that.
doing right now.
Welcome to Chaos. Hi,
Uh-huh.
Chaos. I'm Death.
And Steam doesn't want to open on me right now. That's
Let's
great.
see. Uno, please. No, it's $8.99.
All right.
$8.99.
It's the sale's over.
$8.99.
Well, you know what? Well, you know what that means. I'm gonna try to see if I can find like the fell off the truck Steam keys for that.
Fell off the truck.
Oh my god. Let's end the part.
Yeah, let's end. Let's
In
end
the
this
part.
Well, the
And the
stream,
part.
you know,
You mean the podcast, right?
you know what I meant. You know.
No, I didn't know what you meant. You need to explain to me.
Testing
man.
friendships with Uno? No, if you're going to test friendships, you do it with Monopoly.
Yeah.
Or
let's play
Mario
Monopoly,
Party,
boys.
whichever the two, really.
I would hope it's eating either, because life.
We can play live, yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Richie. You're right.
Hey, it was a stop. It's 12 a.m. Go eat
Or we can
something.
play battleships.
You make it
Go
sound
eat
like as
some-
if I'm going to sleep right now.
You
And in
could.
this time, right now that we're in, where we're stuck indoors, where we have no idea what time it is actually outside. All I know is that it's night o'clock outside because the moon's out, and that's as far as I go.
O'clock.
Yeah, night o'clock.
Oh no.
To me, my mindset is
Wah.
All right.
sunset o'clock,
Sorry about
night o'clock, morning o'clock, and sun o'clock. That's all I know right now.
I'm done with it.
fuck?
Ooh,
What's the-
Spyro, it's actually on.
Spyro.
Spyro? Oh, actually, I have it on the Switch, so I don't need to care about that.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, hold up.
Spyro game's actually pretty good. Does anybody
In
else
the
have it?
damn streams.
All
There
right.
you go.
It's gonna-
Is there any? I'm surprised that we're still consistently with like 50 people. Thank you guys so much for that. Appreciate it all.
Birthday. This
Um,
birthday.
It's not like they have anywhere to go.
So let's
That
keep
is
it going
very true.
further then, guys. Let's do another
Yeah,
hour.
just keep the stream going forever.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
keep. They won't even realize that we're going for another hour because they are as lost as we are. Also, I think somebody
Listen,
just
I
sent me.
actually-
Oh,
says,
and
I'm pretty-
by the
I'm
way,
pretty-
by the way, Evie, that's on the Uplay store, not on Steam.
Oh god, not
Wanna
the
see?
you
Oh.
play.
Well, I mean, you
You play. No, just kidding.
I go, you play.
Wait, there's a new tweet that came out. I don't know what this
Wow,
has to
you
do.
right.
You want to help me out here, TSS? Actually, with this one.
Let's see.
Before we go wrap things up, it's this here.
Okay, so battle de Riri, let's see, Ririshi Sugata o misete kuretari.
In case people are wondering, there's a Japanese tweet that came out from AniPoke. I'm surprised they call it AniPoke. And
It's just you.
something's happening today on the birthday of March 31st. Something about free delivery, according to bootleg translations.
Something's happening on the birthday of March 21st.
Mhm.
See.
And on the bottom it says Beluga Production.
No,
What the hell
no,
does
this
that
is
mean?
okay. I think this is just okay. No, this is just the advertisement that the free streaming ends today.
Ah, right. They had that
Yeah,
throughout
it says-
these
it
past
says-
few weeks,
yes,
didn't they?
Yeah, it says Anipoke Murio 両親は本日3月31日まで。Yeah.
Alrighty then. Oh, there you go, folks. So, anything else we need to say? No, I think we're pretty much good here. Thanks again for joining us here tonight. We had an absolute blast, and I hope you guys had a good time as well. Of course, everybody here in this call, I want to thank so much as well. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate everybody being here. And hopefully we will see you guys again next week for another PokePod session where we're going to be, of course, reviewing the next week's episode of PM 2019 with Lugia. So that's going to be interesting. Make sure to go follow these guys as well on their respective Twitters, YouTube channels. The Twitter things you'll find in the description down below within the friends segment, so make sure to go follow them. If you have yet to do that, make sure to follow us here on this Twitch, so that way you'll be notified whenever we actually do a stream sometime in the distant future. Hopefully we will do the one tomorrow as we're promising. I'm not sure what's going on with the bitrate with Twitch to be exact, because given what happened a while ago. Was it just you that was having that issue?
I don't know. I don't know if it was. I assumed it was probably a lot of streamers having the same
Yeah.
issue, but still.
How's my stream coming along for the viewers? I never actually got a chance to talk about it, but given that it's only just slideshows, I don't really think there's a lot of power
Yeah, it
needed
really
for
isn't
this.
anything. Yeah.
So hopefully, fingers crossed for tomorrow, it doesn't look like shite. So let's hope for the best. And
Shiatsu Maggot.
thanks once again for being with us here tonight. We'll talk with all of you guys later in whatever video we make. Take care, everybody, and as always, have yourself an awesome day. Until next
Boarding
time,
props.
everybody.
Goodbye.
Happy birthday. I had some tacos for
Happy
you.
birthday to
You're not
you.
doing that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy.